Yeah.
One, two, breathe.
As you can
Three,
tell, I'm late
four,
again.
and
Not by a lot this, or technically by a lot, but not by a lot like last time. I'm merely late by an hour, so that's somewhat good, I guess.
let's go somewhere cooler.
Alright. What are we doing today? We're finding out the mystery of who the last Tyson thing is. Oh. Yeah, you can tell I just woke up. Not easy just waking up. Alright. Well, today we're gonna find out
Hey,
the
do you
mystery.
know
Oh wait,
what?
I didn't even realize that there was a waypoint here.
Uh,
Or a,
neither do
picture thing.
I already
So we're
forgot.
gonna go. We're gonna go meet everyone in the center of town, because that's where Kaza said to meet him, so. Let's go do that. Right now. Was there a specific time? Nope. Just go to the plaza. Alright. Bet. There everyone is. See?
Ah, you're here. It appears everyone has arrived.
How'd your investigation go, Kazuha?
Last night, I visited a former servant who once worked for my family. I was able to learn the entirety of what happened all those years ago. In my great-grandfather's generation, the Ishin art was tasked with forging an important Goshinto according to an ancient forging diagram. Though all the craftsmen involved were very experienced, the process was still unsuccessful. Every blade that was forged was defective. When the deadline
Hmm.
came, the blade still wasn't finished, so the craftsmen all fled and hid for fear of punishment. The Kaidahara clan and Yashiro Commission then conducted an investigation. My great-grandfather and the head of the Kamisato clan eventually tracked down the craftsmen near the seaside. However, they met fierce resistance from the craftsmen, and in the end they were unable to prevent them from escaping by sea. The Kaidahara clan was severely punished for the swordsmiths that had escaped, and the family gradually fell into decline. Moreover, I heard that the head of the Kamisato clan was injured by the fleeing swordsmiths, which combined with his advanced age caused him to pass away shortly thereafter.
Yes, the
Father.
sudden passing of the family head left the Kamisato clan leaderless. Treacherous people took advantage of the situation and put the family's status in the Yashiro Commission at jeopardy. This single incident had profound effects. Even after the position as head of the clan was passed to my father, the Kamisato clan still wasn't able to regain its prior reputation.
I see.
But,
Alright.
thanks to my brother, everything is getting better now.
That's
The
good,
failure
that's
to
good
forge
stuff.
the blade was ultimately attributed to a lack of required skill and finesse. The Kaedahara clan and the Yashiro Commission always believed that was the case. However, the story of the Five Kasen seems to imply that the failure didn't stem from a lack of skill, but rather, the diagram had been tampered with by someone. Miss Kamisato, I heard yesterday that the Yashiro Commission has still kept the diagram ever since the failed forging all those years ago. Might I ask you to do me a favor?
Yes, I understand. I will go back and search for the diagram. Please come meet me at the Kamisato estate later.
Okay, we're going to the Kamisato estate. Everyone else is just silent. It's just all, just all dialogue of like Kazuha and like Ayaka. Alright, Kamisato estate, here we come. there a time? Nope, I'm guessing probably inside that. No one to come in or out. Do you understand, gods? Doing here.
Everyone, I've managed to find the old diagram.
That's good.
Though the diagram is well preserved, you can still tell that it's seen at least 3 or 4 centuries of history.
Whoa, that's pretty old. Is it still possible to find any evidence of tampering?
At this point, we can only try our luck and see how we fare.
Okay.
Although the effect is not too obvious, you can still see that some words have now started to smudge. Kazuha, this is clear evidence that this chart was indeed tampered with. Someone framed the Kaedehara clan all those years ago.
I see. But I fear that I've discovered this secret too late. When my grandfather was young, he proposed reviving the Ishin art many times to my great-grandfather. But my grandfather was only scolded for being too foolhardy. Yesterday, the former family servant said that my great-grandfather even went to the Yashiro Commission to request that diagram from the head of the Kamisato clan. He then showed that diagram to my grandfather and asked him and his subordinates to try to forge the sword. Sure enough, my grandfather also failed. My great-grandfather then told him, "If you can't find the secret within, then the Ishin art deserves to fade from the world." My grandfather left Inazuma in a rage after hearing those words. He didn't ever see my great-grandfather again, even till the day of his passing. Looking back at it now, the argument between the two of them was simply meaningless.
Oh, Kazuha.
I heard that your great-grandfather was very industrious when he was young. But later in life, he no longer bothered with the forging arts. It appears that his failure took quite a toll on him.
Kazuha, did your great-grandfather really say, "If you can't find the secret within"? Did he use those exact words?
Yes. The servant said that he personally heard those words, and still remembers them very clearly. My grandfather was so angry at the time that he smashed my great-grandfather's cherished bonsai tree.
Okay, then. What are you trying to say? Actually, yeah, this is getting
Yes,
interesting.
it appears that you understand my meaning. Kazuha, if your great-grandfather thought that the Ishin art lacked finesse, then after witnessing his son's failure, wouldn't he have said something more along the lines of, "Your skills aren't sufficient"? But instead he said, "If you can't find the secret within." Don't you find that a little strange?
Huh?
Oh.
Oh. So you're saying my great-grandfather may have very well known that the failure was due to someone's tampering?
Yes. The current evidence suggests that is highly likely.
I apologize, but would you all please accompany me to the Tenryou Commission?
Yep.
After I became a wanted criminal, the Tenryou Commission seized my family's last remaining estate, which contained all of my family's old belongings. I want to inquire about the whereabouts of those belongings. If I can find them, we might be able to get some clues.
All right, let's get moving.
Alright then. We're finding Kazuha's lost house. Next thing you know, Kujusar has like a field day with all of us. Like, what are you doing here? This is Tenryou Commission stuff. Blah blah blah. Sarah, listen. Listen, Sarah, I respect you, and I want nothing more than not to mess with you, but kind of gotta, fortunately. Alright, Sarah, stick 'em up. As I just casually run into her.
What are you all doing here? Did something happen on Rito?
Nothing happened, Sarah. But,
Kujo Sara. Perhaps you still remember me.
Yes, I do. You're Kaedehara Kazuha, a wanted criminal during the Vision Hunt decree. However, your arrest warrant has since been repealed.
Sarah, we'd like to ask about the Kaidahara clan's property that was seized by the Tenryo Commission. Do you know where all their belongings are now?
Yes, the items seized at that time are currently stored in the warehouse next to the police station. Since Kaedehara has come back to Inazuma, those items should be returned to their rightful owner.
No, I'm afraid you misunderstand. I'm not here to reclaim those belongings. I just want to investigate them for a personal matter.
I see. All right, I'll inform the police station. They'll take you into the warehouse.
Thank you, Sarah!
hey, Sarah, chill though. Oh,
Kaedehara, about the Vision Hunt decree.
okay, we're bringing that back.
That's all in the past now, Kujo Sara. There's no need to mention it again. I know you've also had your own convictions and struggles. However, may I ask something of you?
Yes? What is it?
Hmm.
Currently, I have no plans to stay in Inazuma. As a result, those items from my family's estate are of no use to me. Madam Kujo, I believe you are a person of integrity. After our investigation is over, I'd like to ask if you can handle those belongings for me. Please, sell them, and use the money to help the poor.
All right, I understand. I'll be sure to take care of it.
Damn. Kazuha is something else. I could just sit here in awe, just listening to all of the dialogue. I didn't even have to say anything. It's just Kazuha, Sarah, like, are talking that entire cutscene. Everybody else is just there for like background. You got Venti, you got Ayaka, and everyone else there, but they're just there for background. Hey, you.
You must be here to investigate the Kaedehara clan's belongings. Well, Madame Kujo's already informed me of the situation. Please come this way. The Kaedehara clan's belongings are stored in this warehouse. Unfortunately, the items are scattered throughout in order to save space. My deepest apologies. However, I have clearly marked the corresponding items, so they shouldn't be too difficult to find. I'll be waiting for you at the door. Please, come see me if you require any assistance.
Kazuha, since the items are scattered throughout the building, I propose we split up and look for clues.
Yes, sounds like a plan. Thanks for your help, everyone.
Alright. Come on here, steal it. What you got, Ayaka? Ayaka, how's it going
Oh,
for you?
it's you. I'm currently investigating the sword rack.
Okay. Nice sword rack.
Oh, since the Kaidahara clan was a family of renowned swordsmiths, then this blade should be super valuable, right? Maybe it's a treasure of the Ishin art!
I'm afraid not. Although the sword rack is made of fine wood, the swords placed here appear to be quite ordinary. Due to the dire financial situation of the late Kaidehara clan, everything of value has probably been sold off already. The blade on the sword hasn't been sharpened, but there are many signs of use on the hilt. Perhaps Kaidehara used it for training as a child.
Let Paimon see! Oh, there seems to be a couple uneven characters etched into the scabbard. Kazu-ha. Wow, so it really was Kazuha's!
Wow.
Paimon can imagine what Kazuha was like as a kid.
I will continue investigating here and call you if I find anything interesting.
Alright. Good job. Good job. Good hustle. Jingjo? Got anything with the books?
What did you find, Shinjo?
I found quite the pile of old books. These books here are all related to smelting steel.
Ooh.
And these are about the process of forging blades. This pile over here is all about plants and flowers.
Okay.
The books about plants and flowers must have belonged to Kazuha's great-grandfather.
I skimmed through them just
Suppose.
now, but I didn't find anything particularly worth noting. I shall take a closer look and let you know if I find anything.
Alright. Good job, good job. Our bookworm's keeping his title. Ah, the bard and all the drinks. Why am I not surprised? Sensei?
There must be some around here somewhere.
We already know what he's looking for.
Do you see all these pots here? Some of them are bound to have liquor inside, right?
We're here to investigate and you're trying to drink? Shame.
Hey! Everyone else is trying hard to help, and you're over here looking for a drink?
I merely jest, of course. Come on, we're close to uncovering the truth now. Why do you look so worried?
Well, Paimon doesn't really get why Kazuha told Sara to sell all these belongings. What if we don't end up finding anything today? Then wouldn't Kazuha lose the chance of finding out what really happened all those years ago?
I know you are worried about Kazuha, but if you ask me, he is stronger than you think. Since Kazuha made such a request to Sara, that indicates he's already made his choice. No, not intuition. Rather, I've lived for a long time now, so you could say I have some experience in reading people.
Well,
Leave the things
you
here.
are a god,
You two
so...
can look around elsewhere.
Yeah, well, you're trying to look for a drink. I'm watching you. Where am I going? I'm watching you. Watching you, Animal Archon. Don't test me. Anyway. Albedo. You got...
Oh, it's you. Unfortunately, I have yet to find anything of value here.
Okay,
Whoa.
Albedo.
This folding screen looks pretty old, though.
Yes, perhaps if it were better maintained, then it could fetch a decent price. However, I doubt it could be sold in its current condition. I was taking a closer look just now and noticed a large piece of dirt caught in the fabric fibers on the back side. The soil is deeply embedded into the cloth. That means a great deal of force was used when the dirt was lodged into the cloth. It's likely that this patch of dirt is from the very flower pot thrown by Kazuha's grandfather.
Isn't that an important
Because
discovery?
this is not what... Let me think. If I wanted to leave a message behind, I would probably choose to leave it on something a little more special.
Albedo seems to be thinking pretty hard. We better not bother him.
Everyone, I've found something that you should all have a look at.
Oh,
Oh, seems Kazuha discovered something. Let's go see what he's got.
a dead tree?
This flower pot was in my house for a long time. I heard that it was left behind by my great-grandfather.
Yeah, the plants seem to have been dead for a while now.
Well, after my great-grandfather stopped studying the forging arts, he picked up the hobby of keeping bonsai plants. Most of his prized plants were given to others once he became seriously ill. But he specifically left behind this dead plant at the time, and even instructed my grandfather not to throw it away. Left the plant
Really?
exactly as it was.
Really?
But now that I think about
Hello,
it,
Grim.
my
How are you today?
great-grandfather could very well have left it behind
I'll let
for
her
other
wait.
reasons.
Now that you mention it, this flower pot is kinda suspicious.
Yes?
Let's take a closer look, shall we?
Alright, buddy. How are you? I am tired. I'm falling asleep.
Something. Huh? It's only a bunch of blank paper. You
Oh?
think someone already discovered the compartment and swapped the contents?
No, I do not think that is the case here. See the paper? It's quite yellowed, which means it's very old.
Try using water again?
You mean to say that these sheets have been written with special ink?
I
Like
feel that,
which
yeah.
Miss Kamisato
I
found before?
actually woke up late. I woke up like an hour late, so this stream started like what, like only half an hour ago.
Yes, I agree with
Yeah.
this hypothesis.
Okay, let's give it a dunk then.
There is a pond outside the police station.
Go to the pond.
Well, how did it go? Those weren't just plain old.
Just as everyone guessed, after I sprinkled some water onto the paper, writing did indeed begin to appear on it. It is a letter, written by my great-grandfather.
Oh? What does the letter say?
Is this something you could share with us
It
too?
is. I'll tell you what my great-grandfather knew at the time, but before that, I wish to take you somewhere. Everyone, please follow me.
Dude, literally. Sometimes it's all the way in retail. Nope, it's all the way in the field. I woke up 5 hours ago, damn. Here's the thing, it's 2 p.m. for me, and I just was, or like 3 p.m. now, and I just woke up like, not even that till like half an hour ago when the stream started, so I feel that. I feel that. Alright. What does the letter say?
Why did you lead us to this beach?
Is this place related to the
It
content of the
is.
letter?
In fact, my great-grandfather and the head of the Kamisato clan tracked the fleeing swordsmiths to this very location.
Oh?
The hypothesis was correct. My great-grandfather was well aware of the truth behind the defective blades. And it was right here where they encountered the culprit who framed the Kaedehara clan and the Raiden Gokaden. It reads, "To whoever reads this letter, I, Kaedehara Yoshinori, have been held to a certain secret throughout my entire life. I don't have much longer in this world, and after much consideration, I've finally decided to disclose the matter. All those years ago, when I was pursuing the swordsmiths alongside Commissioner Kamisato of the Yashiro Commission, I was not injured by one of the fleeing smiths.
Oh?
Rather,
It was night, and after the clues led us down to shore, I waited for the culprits to show themselves. However, there were no swordsmiths in sight, only a single eccentric stranger. This stranger claimed to be the one behind the failed forgings, and said that he had been patiently waiting for us. He then threatened to destroy the Raiden Gokaden. That person was of able body, and in a blink of an eye, myself and the accompanying samurai had been defeated. Commissioner
Why am I
Kamisato
not
was
surprised with
severely
who it
wounded,
is?
and I barely escaped death myself. My hat had fortunately blunted a blow to my head. The unusual stranger could have easily claimed my life at that moment. But, after noticing my appearance, he stopped his attacks and sternly asked if I had any connection with the name Niwa. I answered that it was my father's surname, and after my father disappeared, I was adopted by the Kaedehara family. Upon hearing my answer, the stranger paused. After a long silence, he suddenly said, "Tell her this. My name is Kuni Kuzushi." He then turned and left.
Uni Kuzushi. Uni Kuzushi. Does that hold any water in terms of what we're doing?
Wow. So that's what really happened.
Yep.
yes. My great-grandfather and the head of the Kamisato clan escaped from death and learned that the forging diagram had been tampered with by Kuni Kuzushi. However, due to the encounter, the head of the Kamisato clan was worried that my great-grandfather would be falsely accused of being involved with the perpetrator. So even on his deathbed, the master of the Kamisato clan cautioned my great-grandfather to never speak of what happened. because the perpetrator said he would destroy the Raiden Gokaden. My great-grandfather worried that the perpetrator would still return for vengeance. So, to protect his loved ones, he closed the family business. He said, "As the leader of the Kaedehara clan, I am deeply ashamed to witness the decline of the Ishin art. But as a father, it is my priority to ensure the safety of my children and grandchildren."
I respect that man. I deeply respect that man. So the person who tampered with the blade was none other than our beloved balladeer. The sixth, or the now fifth, or is he still the sixth? I think he would still be the sixth then. Yeah, no, he's still the sixth, Fatui Harbinger. Really child who gets a raise and gets to be the 10th now since the Yoda passed. All those harsh words he said. All because he was right about his son's well-being?
Yes, that's right. If my grandpa had somehow discovered the secret behind the tampered diagram all those years ago, perhaps my great-grandfather would have told him the truth. Unfortunately, he failed to catch any of the hints in my great-grandfather's words. Miss Kamisato, it appears you were unaware of the happenings that my great-grandfather described here. What are your thoughts?
I suppose the reason the head of the Kamisato house never spoke of this to the family was due to similar safety concerns. If the perpetrator was capable of tampering with even the Shogun's diagrams, and could single-handedly defeat many men, then he is not an ordinary enemy. I will discuss this matter with Brother shortly, and investigate the identity behind the one called Kuni Kuzushi. Rest assured, we will act cautiously.
How do you feel, Kaza?
To be honest, as I read the letter, I felt much turbulence in my heart. But now I've managed to calm myself. My great-grandfather said in the letter that he did not wish his descendants to blindly seek revenge and be deceived by things of the past. Though he was in a tight situation when he wrote these words, I feel like they are still valid nonetheless. I think what's most important for each person is not the past, but the present. Even though we must carry the burdens from the past, there are also things we wish to strive for. Therefore, knowing the truth behind what happened is enough for me. I will live on just as my great-grandfather had hoped. That being said, if the enemy from all those years ago is still lurking and plotting to stir up more trouble, then I definitely won't turn a blind eye.
Kaza. Kaza, that's Kaza. Always sensible.
These are simply insights I've gathered from all that I've experienced. Thank you all for accompanying me in my search for the truth behind that incident.
Great! Now that we're done here, let's head back to Rito.
Really? I'm on.
Today is the final stage of the Irodori Festival. Not only will there be Shincho's signing event, but Albedo's painting of Kuranushi will also be unveiled.
Yep.
Let's take a stroll through the festival venue. Maybe we'll find everyone there.
Hello, traveler. Paimon?
Albedo, why is the portrait of Kuranushi all covered up? Paimon wants to see what
Hello.
your Kuranushi portrait looks
Oh,
like.
Izuka.
Don't worry. The unveiling ceremony will be starting shortly. You'll see what it looks like then. I will say that I'm most satisfied with this particular work. I even made a special trip to see someone in order to complete it.
Things are starting to
They
sound
gave
pretty
me some very
mysterious.
valuable suggestions. Is that so?
I was looking for a Genshin Impact stream. Ah. Oh. Well, it seems you've been brought back to I. Where am I going? Who am I talking to? talking to person over here. All right, who's over here? Of course, it's Venti and Yai. Oh, this is a interesting combination. Hello, you two. Mind if I step in here?
Well, hello everyone.
This is an interesting
Hey!
combo.
What are you two doing together? Don't think we didn't see you two chatting up a storm just now. The moment we came over, you stopped talking.
Oh,
Is
God.
that so? I'm afraid you're just overthinking things.
How many VTubers have hands?
We were
Yes.
merely discussing wine and food.
I still have
I'm
hands.
sure you two wouldn't be interested.
Cool little feature.
Speaking of good
Yeah,
sides
you
with
know.
sake,
Thanks to my
I
artist,
personally
really.
prefer
So,
fried tofu.
Forget it. Even if
I
those
have
two
hands.
were plotting something, they'd still never let us know.
of course they wouldn't.
Right here and try my Inazuman snacks.
Watching you, Yai. Don't plan anything with the mischievous bard. Who's up here? Oh, must be Xingqiu and his book signing. It's Xingqiu and his book signing.
Traveler, Paimon, it's a pleasure to see you. Indeed it did. Thanks to you, the signing event went off without a hitch. And I must say, the readers seem most satisfied.
No, but none has legs. Well, I mean, we do have legs. They're just not shown because we're sitting down. So it makes sense that some of us don't have legs on, of course, on screen because we're sitting down. Our legs are not being used. We're playing a game. Yes, that's true. I'm sorry. When I said it's okay. It's okay. Who knows, Yes, maybe one day there will be a game where I have to stand up. Who knows? I might try playing some Ring Fit eventually. Yeah, that would be the fun day.
Shito, is it just Paimon, or are you on the lookout for something?
I deserve
You aren't
punishment.
mistaken.
No, you don't.
Though I'm ashamed to admit it. But in fact, I have been on the watch for tourists from Liyue. After all, I came to Inazuma under the pretext of evaluating a potential investment. If an acquaintance were to see me sitting here, then there would be no way to hide the truth from my father.
Of course. So you're worried about your dad knowing that you went on vacation.
Fortunately, the crowds of readers that came flocking over have kept the usual tourists at bay. Oh, I should mention, Shu is also unaware of the real purpose of my trip. If you happen to meet him, please, remember to keep it a secret.
Oh.
And please accept my thanks in advance. I'm sorry that I can't chat long. There are still readers waiting in line. I'll see you later at the unveiling
Alright. You're signing those books. And there's someone that needs your help. I mark, yeah. Ayaka and Ayato. One of us is an imposter. But who is it? You? I? Is it her? Exactly, that's what this is supposed to be. Alright, let's talk to them.
Ah, greetings, traveler. Paimon.
Oh, Ayato! We finally get to see the busiest person of all.
Yes, there were many things which required my attention these past few
An
days.
imposter.
Fortunately, the Irodori festival is proceeding smoothly.
Imposter.
The Tri-Commission cooperated closely to prepare this festival, so at long last, I can take a break today.
That's good.
Brother and I are very grateful for your help.
Toma sure is taking his sweet time.
Waiting for
Yes.
Toma?
Today is one of the rare occasions when Brother isn't busy. I was going to buy some books, but he said he wanted to come along. His treat. However, he forgot
she
his wallet
bake?
at home,
I
so he
punish
asked
him for
Toma to
you.
go back and fetch it for him.
Paimon didn't think Ayato could ever be forgetful like that.
He shall be spared for
Brother
now.
always works diligently, and it's rare for him to ever put his duties to the side and relax.
He'll be spared
So,
for now.
Toma and I really
He
cherish
still
such
needs
moments when he's
some
forgetful.
evidence to vouch for us. And of course, I'm guessing the last one is Kazuha. Doing over here, buddy? Yes, I'm gonna investigate.
Kazuha, what are you
For
doing
you.
here? Why aren't you at the
Detective
festival?
Izuku the case. That's
I
good.
came here to take in the sea
It is in your
breeze.
capable hands.
Such a bustling atmosphere is never really to my liking.
Are you really okay though? You just found out that like, you know, your grandpa knew that your sword was tampered with and yada yada yada.
I knew you were still worried about me. Thank you, but please
Izuku says hello
don't
to
worry.
Izuku when
The
it's
things I said
called
in
grip.
front of everyone weren't just pretty sounding excuses. Look,
Oh,
see this familiar harbor in front of us? Before, you could sit here all day without seeing a single ship pass through. Instead, all you would see were soldiers from the Kanjo Commission, guarding against possible intruders. But now, it's become a bustling place. Not only are foreigners coming to Inazuma again, but traffic between here and Watatsumi Island has also been picking up.
well, hey, good.
Inazuma has already started to change, huh?
I was thinking,
The one
in
that's
some
ever good
ways,
punishment.
each
And
and
no.
every one of us are similar to this country. It
Why?
might take a different amount of time for
Why,
different people,
Grim?
but there will inevitably come a day
I'm nice
when
to
each
you,
person
and yet
can let go of their
fully.
burdens.
What does that mean? A bottom?
And when they finally let go,
It means I like the bottom
they
of the
are
bunk
free
bed.
to follow the wind as they please.
I mean, hey, you know, I do like the bottom of the bunk bed. You know, it's just very.
It's time for the portraits unveiling ceremony. Let's head over to the Five Kasen Plaza.
Yeah, no, you know, I like being on the bottom of the bunk bed. Very sturdy, and it doesn't. Grim. Why you gotta do this? Why you gotta do that?
Everyone, welcome to the magnificent Irodori Festival. Today, we have ushered in the final stage of our festival.
Hmm?
And now we will reveal the final portrait of the Five Kasen, Kuronushi, which was done by none other than our guest artist from Mondstadt, Calx.
Paimon has no idea what Albedo's portrait looks like. Oh, this is so nerve-wracking.
E.
Let's all count down together.
3, 2,
2,
1. What's with that guy's face?
Huh? What's this? This piece depicts nothing but a background. I suppose Calx must have forgotten to include the character.
Hello, everyone. First, I would like to say that it was an honor to be invited to create the portraits of the Five
Just
Kasen.
love.
The
Aw,
Five
thank
Kasen
you.
are legendary figures from ancient Inazuma, famous for their
Thank you
works of
punishing him.
poetry.
Listen,
As time passed,
listen.
poems were composed about them, and they became the subjects of many stories. I learned from existing sources about those stories that the character of Kuronushi is the deepest and most differing of the Five Kasen. Moreover, Kuronushi lacks a dedicated chapter among the stories. It's as if he is a behind-the-scenes role of the Five Ka. Perhaps we can assume that every creator had a different understanding of Kuronushi. So, in the same way, I also wanted to leave this character to everyone's own imagination. After all, the Irodori Festival is a place for everyone to express their minds through creative works.
Yep, that's Albedo for ya. His super logical explanation is sure to win everyone's approval. Well, it seems that our adventures at the Irodori Festival have come to a close.
Are you forgetting something, Paimon?
Huh? What are you talking about? Oh, right! We still haven't figured out who left those stories of the Five Kasen for us to find.
I have an inkling of who it might be.
Really? Come on then, who is it? Tell Paimon!
Sure, it's someone that knows every one of
Well,
us.
that makes sense. Otherwise, there'd be no way to give the right paper to the right person every time.
Also, they're connected to the Kadehara clan,
Even though they were using stories to hint us toward Shincho's
who
travels, the
follows
real goal was to lead us
the
to solve the secrets of the
200.
Kaidahara clan.
Oh, really?
Paimon gets it now.
Wow, actually, wow.
Paimon thinks she knows. Let's go. We'll get to the bottom of this.
Almost there. I have a second account. I can edit out my other accounts. Understandable, Grim. Are you thirsty? Ay, ay, ay. So who is the person? It's not Ayato. Ayato wouldn't know about Venti or anyone from Mondstadt.
Our crowdsourcing competition is now underway. Take part and win prizes.
Who could it be? You remember the question, but didn't reply. I mean, you know, I am here. If I am thirsty, well, I don't know. Are you thirsty? Well, I am. But that's all, you know. The redeem is so that way you guys can choose what I drink, you know. You guys want me to drink pineapple juice, soda, juice, or like water? Drink cola? Well, I do not have cola on me, but I have Dr. Pepper. Will that be? Will that? Will that suffice? Or do I have to go outside and actually buy cola? Yes, Dr. Pepper is cola. I bet. And I have some right here already, so as well.
Welcome home, almighty
Right. I have a feeling you're the only other person here with a name standing here watching us. Who are you? Almighty Shogun. Okay, never mind. It's not you. Guy, you haven't been around a lot.
The one who left the stories of the five Kasan. I'm afraid you guessed wrong, Paimon. It wasn't me.
Huh?
Damn it.
Really?
Thought.
Oh, Paimon thought for sure you'd be this
Pepper
sneaky and
swaps
tricky
owner between cola and Pepsi all the time. I see. Bada bum, good for us. You can at the bottom because you are. Listen.
But seeing as you stumbled upon me, you aren't far from finding that person
Thank
now.
you. I mean, yes, but no, because
Because other than me,
there's a lot
there's
implied
only
there.
one person.
Only one person. Is it someone hiding, maybe? Wait. Why does that cat have a name? Meow. Never mind, it's not the cat. Do I know? Someone hiding over here. Why would a cat not have a name? I mean, yeah, but no, because it's weird that it has a name, but it's like an interactive character. Who is it? Try to look for anyone who's hiding, maybe, but no one's hiding. So it has to be one of the people we talked to who's keeping it secret. Venti wouldn't know about it. Hayato? Busy all day. We don't see you around often. Is it you?
Ayato! You're the one behind the stories of the five Kasen! But don't you think you overdid it a little? Leading all your friends on a wild hunt like that?
As it just so happens, one of the reasons I'm here today is to explain the details behind this wild hunt.
So this man literally just said, "Alright, I'm gonna help you guys solve a mystery, but I'm gonna leave you paper to do it instead. Here you go." Bruh. Couldn't just come up to us and just said, "Hey, I know the mystery behind blah blah blah. Let me help you guys." I'm disappointed, Ayato. It's tisk.
Paimon wants to see how you'll explain yourself out of this one.
I'll stick on my... Listen.
First of all, the start of this whole incident was due to mere happenstance.
Oh.
You see, Lady Yai happened to catch
I
sight of
feel
Shicho and
sorry.
the editor
It's
carrying
okay,
the books away one
Izuku.
night.
Have a good
She thought it
day.
was interesting,
Thank
so
you
she
for
asked
being
me to
here.
tease them a bit.
Oh.
So it was Miko after all! Paimon knew it! This thing had Miko written all over it!
That's right. But using the story of the 5 Kasen to guide you to the Kaedehara family's secrets was my personal touch.
That shit's dope.
As for my roundabout approach, well, that was, yes,
Huh?
due to a certain incident that occurred earlier. I happened to notice the bonsai plants left behind by Kaedehara Yoshinori, as well as the blank papers hidden inside. I knew there was more than meets the eye regarding those papers, but it took me some time to figure out the secret behind the ink, the kind that would only appear when exposed to water. What Kaedehara Yoshinori said in the letter is very important for both the Kamisato clan and the descendants of the Kaedehara clan, especially Kazuha. The Kaedehara clan used to be subordinates of the Kamisato clan. It was my ancestors who were unable to protect them all those years ago. So now, this obligation fell on my shoulders. Although he has the right to know the truth, the closer he draws to things hidden out of sight, the closer he also draws to danger. I had to confirm whether Kazuha has both the will and ability to be privy to the truth. Of course, I could outright tell him the truth that I had discovered, but maybe he doesn't have the will that's required. In that case, the truth would only become a burden to him. If he lacks the ability, then he wouldn't be able to find the truth in the first place, in which case, it would be better to keep him away from danger altogether. Kaedehara Yoshinori left his message in a roundabout way precisely for this reason. For a long time, I yearned for a suitable opportunity to convey this matter, right up until the night when a legend of sword was smuggled away.
Oh, Paimon gets it now.
Oh, I'm back. I should deal with someone who came in right now. What? What? You know how I'm in Puka body wash. The 13-in-1? Shampoo, conditioner, body wash, toothpaste, mouthwash, deodorant, peanut butter. What in the world? What? Do I even want to ask? Do I even want to know? No, so I'm just gonna keep playing the game. I don't want to know.
Yeah, it wasn't only Kazuha. You brought all of the rest of us into this plan of yours.
Even Venti.
I figured you would ask this question eventually. I merely saw that this matter would be of value to you. And more importantly, I hoped that while Kazuha and Ayaka were looking for the answers together, they would have some reliable friends by their side. Reliable friends who would be willing to protect them and make measured decisions. Friends who would spare no effort to lend a helping hand in times of trouble. Because it is also very likely that you will face the same enemy together in the future. You already know the answer deep down inside, don't you? The answer is actually hidden in the portrait of Kuronushi. When there is no one else near the portrait, you can confirm with your own eyes. As for the means of revealing that answer, well, you have used it many times before.
Fight maybe? Wait for me. And oh look, it's been already.
The cave.
It's getting pretty late. Snoop, so I had to
Water?
It's the Balladeer! So he was the one behind the trouble all those years ago!
When there is no one else near the portrait, you can confirm with your own eyes. As for the means of revealing that answer, well, also, there's one last thing that we must discuss. I mentioned earlier that the occurrence of a certain incident made me notice the bonsai plants. I wish to tell you of that incident now. It was just after the Shogun announced the abolition of the Sakoku decree. I heard that something had happened at the Tenryou Commission. They had discovered signs that someone had entered the warehouse storing the Commission's articles of evidence and confiscated items. But nothing was stolen. I felt something unusual about that incident.
Add Astra Abyssos. Hello, problem. How are you doing today?
She was not. In the meantime, I sent a member of the Shumatsuban to keep watch over the warehouse. And sure enough, someone was sneaking in and rummaging through the belongings of the Kaedahara clan.
You mean he was also looking for...
I let him search for a while, but in the end, he found nothing. Soon after, he had to leave Inazuma by boat.
That's good to hear. Inactivity servers. Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever. That's understandable.
You sent someone to catch him!
The best way to protect a secret is to treat it as if it doesn't exist, is it not? Besides, the identity of this person is not hard to guess. After he left Inazuma, I carefully checked the Kaedahara clan's belongings one by one, and eventually discovered the papers in the hidden compartment of the flower pot. I am certain that the papers are the secret which the infiltrator sought to find, though he couldn't confirm whether this secret existed at all. So, now on to my final question.
The words of the Shogun, if I'm not mistaken, problem.
Which part of Kaedahara Yoshinori's experiences was the secret that needed to be protected?
You know, the family was framed. Fair by suppose.
I don't have an answer to this question at present, so I'll leave it to your future self. As for now, please, enjoy yourselves at the Irodori Festival.
The Balladeer is the one behind all of this. I mean, I figured, obviously. Again. Up. And it's gone. There he is. Balladeer. That's all there was. But now we have one final one. One final quest. Wait until it's 8 morning. He's gonna be playable eventually. Next morning. I mean, with how they're like portraying it and how he's like a later on character, most likely yeah, it'll be later on. What the hell?
You know,
okay then.
according to the arrival schedule, there should be one last ship arriving in Rito today. But the Irodori Festival is coming to an end. Who would be showing up now?
Oh, that's why we're here to find out, Paimon.
Almost time. Let's go to the harbor and...
Who's the last guest to arrive? Kokumi!
Traveler Paimon, nice to see you again.
You the last guest?
Wow! It's Kokumi and Gorou! So the Divine Priestess and the General of Watatsumi Island have come to take part in the Irodori Festival. Yes, but we are not here representing Watatsumi Island's administration. We were invited as individuals. Things are quiet in Watatsumi Island at the moment, and I wanted to buy some books. So I decided to make the trip here. Gorou was not greatly interested in the Irodori Festival, but he said if I was going to Rito, he would join me.
Her Excellency is traveling outside of Watatsumi Island and also meeting her pen pal today. As her general, it is my duty to ensure her safety at every turn.
Come on.
Yes, we started corresponding just recently. My pen pal and I share very similar tastes in light
Pen pal?
novels, and we always have a lot of interesting thoughts to share.
Why do I feel like it's Yae?
Since we were
It's
both
light
coming to the
novel.
Irodori Festival this time, we decided to take the opportunity to hold a book review session. Sounds pretty professional. Hey, since you both like novels, why don't you try writing one together? Who knows? Maybe you'll shake things up on the Inazuman literary scene. That's a very interesting idea. It's almost time. Kokumi, Paimon's super curious about this pen pal of yours. Can Paimon come with you? Don't worry, Paimon will just watch from a distance and won't interrupt him. Let me think. Yes, I think it should be fine for you two to come with me.
Yeah, let's all go together. We're a big happy group. Why do I have a feeling that either it's Shingsho or Yae? One of the two. I feel it. Whatever it is, they're over here. Oh, who is it?
This is the meeting spot.
Oh,
No.
My. Who have we here?
I knew it. Light novels? Who, of course. Who else but Yae? Gorou just proceeds to disappear in the background. Gorou's just like, nope, not my problem. I'm out of here. Peace.
Oh no, Paimon hadn't counted on running into Miko. She and Kokumi are on different sides, and they also believe in different gods.
This joke's damn.
Or are they gonna end up having a fight?
Or they could, or in the fact that you didn't realize they are the pen pals.
Lady Guji of the Grand Narukami Shrine. No wonder. I was just wondering where that air of superiority was coming from.
If it isn't the leader of Watatsumi Island, who looks as soft as a jellyfish, but whose words sting like one too.
Uh-oh, this is getting out of control fast! Hello. Nice to meet you, fried tofu with all the frills.
I love that. Fried tofu with all the frills. And then what is your name?
Oh, the pleasure is all mine, soul of the deep.
Oh. We have fried tofu with all the frills and soul of the deep. Really, ladies? You couldn't come with anything original? Really? I figured they were the pen pals.
Hey, what's going on here? Miko is Kokumi's pen pal?
Yeah.
No, it can't be. Look at them. Clearly they already knew each other. Does that mean...
It's just a cover-up.
Whatever are you talking about? I don't understand. I'm simply here for the book review session with Miss Soul of the Deep. Let's go. The venue for this meeting is in the Kanjo Commission headquarters up there. The view is excellent, making it a perfect place to drink tea and discuss creative ideas.
Who holds a book review in the Kanjo Commission? You seriously expect you're not here to talk about shaking up the Inazuma? Watatsumi Island will soon hold formal talks with the Shogunate on Inazuma's future development. It's essential to have an informal meeting like this one before the formal talks begin.
Right, especially with someone outside of the Shogunate like myself. But this is just
That
our
is true.
first
Miko
meeting.
doesn't speak for
It's
the
a little
Shogunate. She
too
speaks
early
for
to announce it to the general
herself.
public.
Huh.
By the way, Where is your general? Didn't you say he would be joining you?
Huh, that's right. Where did Gorou go?
He hit and ran like a dog.
Gorou went to buy some books for me. He won't be attending the book review.
Is he afraid of Yae? Because he gets bullied by her?
Oh, what a pity. I was rather looking forward to seeing his fluffy ears again.
That's it. There it is.
Traveler,
Oh no. Is she gonna tell me why Gorou ran?
I have been getting the sense that Gorou does not like having to deal with Gujiae. So I was initially reluctant to bring him to Rito with me this time. I noticed he instinctively hid as soon as he saw her just now. However, Gorou has a strong sense of responsibility and will feel ashamed when he next sees me. So I would like to give him the task of buying some books for me to make things easier for him. But Gorou rarely buys anything. So
Kokomi,
leave it to me.
you focus on the meeting with Miko. Leave the books to us and Gorou.
thank you.
Poor Gorou. He doesn't. Really, dog boy? You ran at the sight of a fox? Disappointed in you, Gorou. Why you running?
Gorou, are you alright?
Oh, it's you. I wasn't expecting you-know-who to show up. Oh, it completely caught me by surprise. I had no idea what to say to her. Next thing I knew, I'd apparently already taken cover. I came here to ensure the safety of Her Excellency, but now I'm useless. I've become a burden instead.
Gorou, don't be so hard on yourself. Actually, Kokomi asked us to give you a very important task.
List of books to Gorou.
Oh, Her Excellency's purchase list. Got it. This is how Her Excellency wants me to make up for my mistakes. No problem. Just leave it to me.
Gorou, let us come with you. We can show you around the Irodori festival while we're at it.
Ah, thank you so much.
Let's show him around the festival, guys. Where we're going first? Hey, lady, we're here to buy books.
There is a children's storybook on this list called Night at Mount Yogo. I think this is the stand where it's being sold.
A children's storybook?
Yes, it's for the children of Watatsumi Island. Her Excellency says that this book is simply written and very useful for learning new words. Hello, I'll take 5 copies of Night at Mount Yogo, please.
Oh, 5 copies. All right.
Thank you for your patronage. Wow, you're a lucky customer. There's a coupon in one of the books you just bought, which entitles you to a free gift.
Wow, Gorou got a free gift! That's amazing!
Here you go. A toy fox. It's all yours.
What? A toy fox?
It's not just Yae. He doesn't like foxes in general. Gorou, you sweet summer child, Gorou.
Are you okay? The hair on your tail is standing on end.
I'm fine. Thanks for the gift. Could you maybe look after the toy for me? Yes. As a thank you gift for coming with me to buy the books.
He doesn't like foxes.
Seems like Gorou still hasn't recovered from seeing Miko.
Okay, next up, this isn't the focus of this trip, but let's go buy a light novel. It says on the list that Her Excellency had an editor called Onodera purchase the latest issue of A Legend of Sword for her in advance. Well,
Oh, I could have bought that for an advance too.
Oh, we know him!
Let's go find Onodera in the plaza. Incho's gone. So, Onodera.
Excuse me, are you Mr. Onodera? I'm here to pick up the new issue of A Legend of Sword for Soul of the Deep.
Hello there. Yes, I have the book right here. I heard Soul of the Deep is the VIP of the Irodori Festival, but couldn't make it here in time for the signing event due to the shipping schedule.
Oh, also, if you have these books available, please give me one of each.
All right, let me see. Oh my goodness, it's your lucky day today, sir. You were the 100th reader to buy the Saga of Hamavaran. that entitles you to receive a special edition version with a review personally written by Lady Yae herself.
Gorou cannot escape her. No matter where he goes, Yae Miko's always around the corner somewhere.
Are you serious?
Are you okay? You don't look very well.
I'm fine. Thank you for the books. Her Soul of the Deep asked me to buy this book after all. I'm sure she'll be very happy to receive a special version with the chief editor's review.
Gorou does not look like he's enjoying this at all. Paimon doesn't know if he's lucky or unlucky.
Oh, one other thing. Because of the amount of your purchase, you're able to enter the Yae Publishing House's lucky draw. Please come with me.
Oh no. Gorou, no.
Sir, please take your lucky draw whenever you are ready.
Just turn the handle and a prize ball will come out. Maybe today's your lucky day.
That's what he's afraid of.
Come on, Gorou.
You got this, Gorou.
Let me see. Oh, wow. Incredible. You got the golden ball. That's the grand prize.
Oh god, I'm scared. What is it? Is it a meeting with Miko? Because if it is, I'll laugh.
Gorou, you're a lucky dog today. So what is the grand prize anyway?
A meeting with Miss Yae
The
Miko.
grand prize is a full collection of each light novel published by Yae Publishing House. Not only is the prize awarded personally by Lady Yae, but you will also have the chance to shake hands and take a photo with her to commemorate the occasion.
No. Gorou.
What? Not only do I have to meet her, but I have to shake her hand and take a photo with her too?
Gorou, hang in there.
This guy won the Yae Publishing House's grand prize? Wow, that's so lucky!
An entire set of all their light novels. That's worth a lot of money.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Huh? You mean you want to give up the prize?
Gorou, don't give up your prize. If you don't want to see Miko, that's fine. We'll figure something out.
No, that's not what I meant. I'm not giving up the prize, and I can cope with the ceremony and the picture taking, but I have a request. I would like to ask Yae Publishing House to change the prize from light novels to books on agricultural science of equivalent value.
Agricultural science?
Yes. The land in Watatsumi Island is quite barren and always yields a poor grain harvest. We've been looking for new ways to
Heyo.
improve the
Heyo.
residents' lives.
Hello. Welcome. Welcome to the madness and the chaos. Out of which you cannot escape anymore. Hi, how you doing today?
One of her Soul of the Deep's core objectives for the Irodori Festival was to purchase some works on crop cultivation and aquaculture. If I can get these books as my prize instead, we can save a lot of money, and Soul of the Deep can buy some other useful resources too.
I see. I understand your request, but I don't have the authority to grant it. Lady Yae will have to have the final say.
Oh boy.
I will contact Lady Yae now. Please wait for our reply at the 5 Kasen Plaza. Depending on the situation,
I'm okay. How are you?
Lady
I
Yae
am.
might need to negotiate this matter with you further in person.
I am okay. Your voice. What do you mean? Well, anyway, hello, welcome to the stream. I am the humble ringmaster of this insane circus. All we bring here is insanity and chaos, and I hope you enjoy every last bit of it. If not, well then, that's okay too.
Okay, understood.
Come on, Gorou. You got this. Hang in there. I feel bad for Gorou. He has to talk to Lady Yae. Oh, here we go.
Gorou, that was pretty brave of you. You clearly don't like having to deal with Miko, but you still agreed to the ceremony and even made your own demands.
You think so? I guess I got a burst of courage when I thought about Her Excellency's orders and the people of
Giving you a laugh?
Watatsumi Island.
Well, thank you.
I am the General of Watatsumi Island's armed forces. How can I let
10 out of
something
10?
like this defeat
Well,
me?
thank you.
I'm ready now. I feel like I'm back on the
Right now we're
battlefield.
just doing the final part of the Genshin event.
I won't let myself be pressured by her.
Come on, Gorou. Show some backbone. You got this.
You still look pretty nervous though, Gore.
Well, probably because I just realized she might make a cunning counter request just to toy with me.
Sorry for keeping you all waiting.
Oh no.
How did it go? What did Guji say?
Lady Yai has agreed to your request to swap the light novels for books on agricultural science.
Good, good, good. But there's a catch.
Additionally, Lady Yai says that she will include a few extra works. Considering your intended use for those books, you may accompany me to Yai Publishing House's warehouse to select your preferred books.
Well, thank you for the follow. I hope you enjoy your insanity, and I hope you enjoy it with the rest of us.
And take them directly
If
onto
you ever
the ship
need,
for you.
if you ever need anything, I'm always right here.
You'll package the books. Then, what about the ceremony?
Lady Yai said selecting the books may take up a lot of your time and energy. To ensure you have fond memories of the Irodori festival, she decided to cancel the ceremony.
Thank God, Gorou, you were spared.
Although, she did leave you a letter. You can read it on your own time.
I didn't think Yai Miko would cancel the ceremony. Huh. I was so convinced that she would try and make a fool out of me. Now it seems like I was overly suspicious of her.
Oh, have you wished for Venti or Ayato? I have wished for Ayato, and I do have him. I even have his weapon. I'm kind of going to skip Venti for now, and I'm actually going to save for Rayaka, who's coming up, I think, in about like the next 5 days.
Anyway, I'll go with the editor to pick the books now. I won't trouble you guys anymore.
We'll see you off at the harbor.
Great.
Good, now we go to the harbor to see them off. 18 to 20 tomorrow. There we go. Huh. Apparently that did not count because science. This should work better. If it doesn't work, well then I'm going to throw something. I have Harpier note and that tone deaf bard. Doesn't want to come home. My pity is that 79. Jesus. All I can do is wish you the best of luck because, yeah. I'm gonna wait for him to come back next year. During next spring.
We'll be boarding their boat home soon. Let's go down to the harbor and see them off.
Hey guys, you way home?
Traveler Paimon, thank you for coming to see us off.
How was your trip?
Very worthwhile. The book review session was a big success, and I feel very positive about the forthcoming talks. Gorou also made a great contribution. He procured a whole batch of useful books for Watatsumi Island.
I may have won the prize, but ultimately, it was Yai Miko who gave us all these books for free. If I have the chance in the future, I must thank her properly.
Oh?
Speaking of, didn't Yai Miko send you a letter yesterday?
Yeah, that's right.
What did it say?
There's some rumors that Zhao is getting a rerun. Well, that would be very
I
good.
almost forgot. I'll read it now.
Okay, what does it say, Gorou?
Dear Gorou, I suppose you must have been extremely nervous when you heard about the prospect of the award ceremony and the photo.
Oh no.
It came as a surprise indeed to learn that not only did you accept those conditions, you also made your own demands. Your courage has won my respect. Those books are a token of my goodwill to Watatsumi Island, and also my gift to you. I do hope you like them. Ah, yes, I'm sure that by this point you must be feeling ever so grateful for my kindness, and are looking for a way to repay me, yes? Well, here's your chance.
Oh no.
Yai Publishing
Waiting
House
for
will
it.
host an event next month, and we are looking for someone to dress up as a character from a light novel and interact with the fans. Gorou, you are not only patient, but also very beautiful. Why don't you come and help us? I'll prepare a tailor-made outfit. just for you. Oh, and by the way, it'll be a woman's outfit.
There it is. Poor Gorou. I feel bad.
I knew it! I knew she was up to something!
That is the end of the entire event. This was a very good event, honestly. Getting to interact with all the different people, getting to see all the amazing paint. And this is probably the first, or like, I don't know if there's been any events in Inazuma before I started playing, but this is my first event in Inazuma. This is the first event I've ever been to, and honestly, I love it. 10 out of 10.
Can't catch me.
I have at least a favorite event from each of the nations. I think the only nation I haven't gotten to an event is Mondstadt because, well, there hasn't been many events in Mondstadt. I've only been part of 2 events right now, which was the second Lantern Rite and now this event. I really want to see if they bring anything back to Mondstadt. You know, maybe another Windbloom Festival, maybe something of that nature. But I can't wait. Is there anything else I need to do? No quest right now? Those I have to do later on. Actually, are they available yet, or how long till they are unlocked? In 9 hours. So, about tomorrow, I'll do those on my own time because I don't have to wait for them. I'm not doing a 9-hour stream. Do you have Lisp? You have a Lisp? No. I do, however, English. Can I now, please? I do ever have a speech impediment. When I get too excited or like nervous, I do tend to stutter, but that's mainly about it. If I did, I probably would not. If it did have a lisp, I probably would either not notice it or probably would notice it and be like, yeah, about it. But as far as I know, I don't have one. No one's gonna buy your fan fiction, dude. Sucks. Anyway.
Don't miss the official stall of the Yai Publishing House.
Oh, there's one more thing I did want to do before I exit. Let's see what is at the Narukami.
Can't catch me.
Yeah, correctly. This lady gives you a drawing every day. Let's see what my luck is. Just we draw. Open the slip. Alright, what does it say, lady? Up. Okay, we got our fortune slip. Oh, nope, not the wrong. My game does not like listening to me, apparently. Alright, let's see. Good fortune. Spring has come to the withered tree, and many things are coming back to life. When things get difficult, the solution will come to you. When you are plagued by uncertainty, a helping hand will arrive. Clear your mind and tidy your home. You may find an unexpected fortune. Your lucky object for the day is a rising bamboo shoot. Bamboo shoots possess unlimited potential. No one knows how tall the bamboo shoot can truly grow. Mere sight of it is enough to get you excited about the future. That is a good fortune. I do eventually want to read a bit of the stuff I have, of course, in my inventory. Like, a lot of it, like maybe the books and everything. Wait, that might be a sign. Who knows? If it is a sign, well then, consider me lucky. Because you said you want an Ayaka. True. Maybe I'll be lucky. I mean, so far I have been lucky. I haven't lost to 50-50, so maybe that just shows my luck is going to continue. Yeah, eventually I do want to read all the books, all the ones I get from my quests and everything. Who knows? Maybe one day I'll have a stream where I just, where I just read all the Genshin books. Just do a, just do a reading stream. Because a lot of these books have a lot of interesting lore, and I do want to actually get to know them. And some of them I just want to read for fun. For instance, I want to read the story that little Klee made. Let's go, Doroko. Wait, you never lost 50-50? Nope. All the characters I have from the character event banners, I never lost. How's your day? I'm doing good. Let's see, who have I not lost on? My first 5-star from a character event was Child. Then came Zhongli. Then Zhao came back. Then came Ito, Miko. Then, of course, Ayato. And all the other characters, Mona, Kuching, and Chi-Chi, I got from the standard banner. So, I technically haven't lost that 50-50. Which to me, I am very happy that I hold that title for that. And I even got the the 3 weapons I so far have. The only 3 5-star weapons I have are Ayato's Sword, the Wolf's Gravestone, and the newest one, the Skyward Atlas.
Don't underestimate the beetle. It can be some of the
So
toughest
far,
little
yeah,
guys
my luck
around.
is holding.
Yes, you can. Yes,
I have
you
enough.
can. Want to know what's on
No,
this
I do
beetle's
that.
diet? Sweat and tears. That's what. That's how it gets
That's
stronger.
50-50 on Klee's banner.
We can all learn something from
She was
that.
out with Zhongli. I got Jean. I haven't gotten Jean or Diluc yet. For me, I'm really hoping that, I keep my streak alive and, next up is Ayaka. But I'm not gonna lie, if I do lose the 50-50 eventually, I'm not gonna be mad. Oh, believe me, I didn't have one for the longest time until I finally got the Wolf's Gravestone. But yeah, if I lost the 50-50, I wouldn't be mad probably. If I got, if I got like a new character like Jean or Diluc, that's cause for celebration. Or if I got like, like a dupes for Chi-Chi, Mona, or Kaching, mainly maybe Chi-Chi and Mona since I use them more often, maybe I wouldn't be mad at all because that just makes them a whole lot stronger. But yeah. See, what else can I do off the top of my head? You know what? We're going to do maybe 1 or 2 hangout events because I still have all of those to get through. So, let's see who we have. We have all these people. So we've done Bennett. We did the first half of Noel's, or at least I did that off stream to see how I liked it. And I hit the hangouts a lot. So now, who's gonna be the hangout victim of the day? One phase the Regis1. Cryo one. Eh? One phase. What? I do not know wording. English is bad for me, even though it is my first. You could explain one phase. Maybe I don't want to do someone from Inazuma. Maybe Thoma, Caillou, or Gorou. One of them, maybe. We could do Yunjin. I want to do Gorou just because I kind of want to I want to mess with the dog boy. It would be funny. Cannon General Special Operation. I don't know who to do. Also, I might make a poll on my Twitter later because a lot of the things I do pull, like, you know, for the game, like for instance, you know, like for instance, Ayato. I got Ayato off stream, his weapon off stream. Wolf's Greystone, I think was off stream. I think Scarlet Atlas was definitely off stream. Kill the Regicide before it wakes up. When you defeat its core, you have to kill it before it wakes up. I mean, yeah, I don't think that's possible at my current strength. You know, I would love to, and it would very much give me a lot of morale boost in terms of how my ability work. But a lot of my characters are still not fully, you know, fully leveled yet. For right now, my main is Yanfei. Yes, I am a Yanfei main. Yes, I do know. Yes, discount Clay. Yes. But either way, I don't think I can, you know, I don't think I can like kill the Regicide in one go. If I could, that would be a whole lot more easier with farming it. Other than that, yeah. Although there is something I did want to do. I want to get artifacts for Rayaka. So we're gonna go maybe farm. Maybe we're gonna go farm some Blizzard Strayer. I've heard that that is a good. I heard that it is a good set recommended for her. Well, open sesame. Let's walk into the domain. All right, I'll tell you, you're gonna have to sit out for this one, and we're gonna bring in Mr. Zhao. We don't have any electrical. I could bring in Bennett to replace Yanfei, but so far Yanfei is a lot stronger. We're just gonna go like this. All right. Charge. Whoop. Up.
Incinerate. Life goes on.
Take out the mage first. The mage is the most difficult one that keeps interrupting. The big guy's a lot easier to avoid and dodge as long as you know where he's coming from. Alright. Well, I'm about to start freezing to death, but you know what? It's fine. That's what I have a Chi Chi for. Chi Chi heals everything.
Evil conquering. Worthless.
We use the pogo stick.
Worthless. 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 Attaboy! It's showtime! Bam! Can't catch me.
Motion to compel.
Oh, buddy.
Inadmissible evidence. Life goes on.
You should build Ito. I do have him like mostly built. For now, Ito's mainly just used for shield because easier to have him for my shielding rather than having him for a pure DPS. And since it would also kind of imbalance the team as well. Ito is the shielder, Chi-Chi is the healer, Zhao is sub DPS, and Yanfei is main DPS. Up. Oh, well, this is awkward. Ito is more or less built, but yeah, that he's mainly built for shielding. Alright. I wish upon the almighty Chi-Chi. Give me something good for Ayaka. Give me some Blizzard Strayer. Okay, okay, we got 2 plumes. Now, are the stats good? Not bad, but not good? Question mark? Chi-Chi won't come home. Wow. That's the funniest thing. That's the first time I've ever heard someone say Chi-Chi's not coming home. How about this one? Okay, yeah, that one's not good. Compared to this one's a lot better. Maybe for now we'll save that one. We can do one more run of this. Yes. One more run. By the way, guys, if you guys ever want to talk to me off stream, you know, I do have a Discord server, which, you know, me and my amazing friends hang out in every now and then. It's kind of ish at the moment, but pay you mind, you know, I'm always on Discord, so yeah, that's where you can find me mostly. Whee!
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember, but where are those who share the memory?
I don't know where those who share the memory are, but wherever they are, they're having a drink themselves. Hello, Mocha. How you doing? Oh, God. Multitasking is hard. Die. Yes, trash. Die. Get some heating in while it's distracted. Come on, big boy. Ah. Doing great. How are you? I'm doing amazing. We're just farming for some artifacts for Rayaka when she comes out. Cause I'm getting her, one way or another.
Hey, I wasn't ready. Let's roll. Disappear. Here.
My buddy, I wasn't done with you.
Worthless.
Perish. Good luck. Did that scare you? Kind of. Oh. Alright, Chi-Chi, you gotta get some healing in. Everyone's kind of on the back foot, Chi-Chi. It's all up to you now.
Opening box of Adepti drinks.
Hey, what's your world level? Because I can probably help. My world level currently is 7. The floating orb next to me. I don't know how I feel about that. Okay, never mind. All right, everyone, put your hands together and pray to RN Jesus that he gives me something good today. Our in Jesus, you are listening. I wish upon the Yanfei. Give me good fortune. Okay, we got something. This one may be useful. This one could be used for Kokomi, like an off piece maybe. This one, I kind of have better for those ones at least.
What kind of injurious
What do we got so far? I think this one would be better used for Ayaka because it at least has attack and crit damage. Whereas we could use this one as well because it also has crit rate, but defense would be a lot easier. Every other aspect of the artifacts would probably focus on attack base more. Whereas this one would be pretty good because it has elemental recharge and mastery for her skill and burst. That would help a lot more. I could make maybe a few more condensed resonance. What else I get? Let's try that. Because I'm not giving up. I want good artifacts. I don't want her to come home and then be welcomed with half-ass artifacts.
This weather's got me in the mood for reciting some laws. Let's see.
You can do it 3 more times.
Commercial Law of Leland, Chapter 20.
Go.
What the? What kind of injurious weather is this?
Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's go. If there was an electro healer, maybe I would be willing to bring someone, but for now, Chi-Chi is the ultimate healer. Chi-Chi is technically my strongest character and the only one of my characters at level 90.
Faster? Okay, faster.
So, Chi-Chi deserves mad respect in this house.
Nice.
Have her ability out so that way I can heal Yanfei as I go.
Motion to compel.
Oh.
Boom boom. Inadmissible evidence.
Life goes on.
Yanfei is stronger. Well, yeah, Yanfei is supposed to be stronger as she is the DPS. But Chi-Chi is strong in the fact of her artifact set. I have her with Ocean Hued Clams. That way, the more she heals, the more damage she can also do.
It's showtime!
Useless. Incinerate.
Oh.
Boom boom.
Boring, evil, conquering. Here, worthless.
You should have had to come back at the worst time, didn't you?
Worthless.
Oh.
Life goes on.
I need to heal, so even if you have your shield, I'm gonna hit you. Hey, why did Chi-Chi hit the black cliff?
Oh.
Oh no. I accidentally put Kaching's sword back on Kaching.
Let's roll.
Gigi, you're supposed to have the lion's roar.
Time for your arraignment. Incinerate.
Attaboy! Oh, coming through.
Hey. Okay, first let me check this before I go on though. Gigi, what sword do you have? Why do you have the black clip? That's better. Let's do this. Come on. Orange Jesus. Give the big himbo man something at least. Come on. Really?
Can't catch me.
Not even the himbo man deserves anything?
Catch me.
Alright, come on, we got this.
Yikes! Incinerate!
Wheel of life. Orders given. Orders received. I didn't feel that.
Let's roll.
Worthless. 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 Get out of my way.
Motion to compel.
There! Who wants some of this?
Let's roll.
Faster? Okay, faster. Like...
Wreck of the flame. Ha! Kaboom! Motion to compel.
Is that all you got? Attaboy! Oni coming through!
Whoa, hello. Hello, Ashley Vibes. How you doing today? You having a good day? Hey, the himbo man wins it. That by accident. It's okay, don't worry. Alright. So we wished on Chi-Chi, we wished on Yanfei, and we wished on Ito. Now please, Almighty Giving Artifact Tree. Something at least for the short king. He deserves it. Please give him something at least. Yes, welcome Ashley Vibes. How you doing? My day was good? That's good to hear. Alright. We got a crown. Please be something good. It's a sad day in Genshin. Alright. We have one more try left. We got this. Come on. We got this. We can do this. Believe in us. I believe in the power of good fortune. substats are gonna make me. Honestly. Oh no.
Life goes on.
Can't leave me alone for 2 seconds, big boy. Alright, I need to heal everyone before I do anything else.
Evil conquering. Cheer. 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 Worthless. Cheer. Worthless.
Sacred name, fortune preserver, rise.
Come on, buddy.
Inadmissible evidence.
Attaboy. Yeah. Who wants some of this?
God, there's so much pouring, tearing going around.
Can't catch me.
Incinerate.
Oh no.
Let's roll.
Boom boom.
Disappear. Cheer.
I'm enjoying Genshin. I might be able to help you. I mean, well, this is gonna be my last run because I only have one condensed resin left. So, can't do domains afterward.
Worthless. Useless.
Alright. Alright, everyone. I need you to send me your energy this time. We need to make at least one artifact appear. One good artifact is all we ask for. As long as we get one today, that's a win for the future. Just framed that whole I got an amazing defense circlet. Come on. Orange Jesus, we pray to thee. Give me a good artifact for Ayaka. May she come home and have the best of best. Please. My final resin. It is. Okay, we got two things. We got a flower and a goblet. Now the question is, what are the stats? Fingers crossed it's good, please. Alright, come on. The goblet, at least, please. Something. Anything. Crit damage, crit rate, just no defense. I can stand elemental mastery and energy recharge. Please no defense. Something good. I asked and I received, but it gave me geo damage. Pretty decent, yeah, but this would be a lot better for a geo character. When I'm trying to pull for Ayaka. What about this one? Why is this the one that gets the good things? Where's all the other ones are bad? Why? Explain, universe. Why is this the only good one? Madness. Well, I guess I can use it for a hydro character. I mean, the health stat as its main stat is but at least the substats make it up for it. Whew, sorry that. But yeah. Can I give you my ID so we can play this sometime? Sure. Yeah. If you'd like to make it easier again, so I can find it a lot easier, again, you can join my Discord server. That is an option. If you type in my chat exclamation social, socials, social, yeah, exclamation social, the links to my Twitter and my Discord server should appear. That is if you so wish to. Yep, there it is. Alright, we're gonna do one pull. We're doing this to build up pity. We're not doing this to get the character. We're doing it to build up pity. So, one pull away. And it sucked, obviously. But oh no, that's right, I already used up all mine for I could do more for this, but I'm saving up to get Razor. Because I at least want all the 4 stars. Because here's the thing, I almost have all the 4 stars. I'm just missing Razor. He's the only one I'm missing of all the 4 stars. Why do you refuse to come home, sir? UDI is alright. Guess I'll do that right here then. Oh. Oh. Akado's online. I can't join him. He'd have to join. Enter UIDs. Da-da-da. Da-dun. Dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun. UID design 6. Did I enter it wrong? And da-da-da. Eh? Did you mistype something? Oh.
Balancing the two is a discipline in its
That's
own
unfortunate. I'm on the North American server. I'm on the North America. My deepest apologies. I did not take that into account. I'm sorry. I forgot that was a... I forgot that was a thing. Why is... Okay, here's the bigger question. Why does Genshin have their servers separate? I get it. It's for, like, the fans and all that stuff and, like, of different regions. Like, for instance, Japan, China, all that stuff. But why? EU server? My deepest apologies. You know what? Razor will come home eventually. For now, I'm going to build a pity because I want to. Razor, you will come home to me eventually. But right now, we're to the void. Right now, we're just doing this to build a pity because I know the pity transfers onto the next banner no matter what banner it's on. Oh! Hey, we now have a C6 Zhongling, who I don't use. All of our... My name is Zhongling. I am a chef from Niue. My favorite place is the chicken. I mean the kitchen. How long has it been since I used it, Zhongling? Dare you to build her now because she's C6. I mean, I have a lot of characters no, that's not true. I have 4 characters who are C6. I have Diona C6, now Zhongling C6, Beto at C5, Noelle C4, Ningguang at C6, and I have Changyun at C6. Those are the characters that I have C5 or higher, and I do not use half of them. Beto's I wanted to build Beto, but then I kind of lost interest. I don't know why. Jungling, maybe, but I do have Zhao and Yanfei, so I don't know what to say about that one, Chief. Then Diona, I'm just not good with archer characters. Archer characters are kind of like my non-pleasurable characters. Yanfei has a Crimson Witch set. Motion food. Echoes of the Offering. I need to get better ones for Zhao, at least for these. Because the stats on these are disgusting. I just have to put them on for now, at least. I need a better one that does animal damage or something. I have 2 things that do geo damage. Can I not have something different? Please. Inazawa for the crit damage and crit rate. How close am I to doing the Black Cliff? I still need about only these. All I really need. The main characters I am looking into building later on are as follows. I'm looking into building Sucrose, because why not? I want to build Gorou, because I like Gorou, and also he's a good, he's a good one for geo buffs. Where do I chat? In the Discord. Okay, first, a problem we have usually. Have you accepted the rules? Yeah. You need to accept the rules first before you do anything. If you go to where it says rules, there should be a thing that says, react to this once you read all the rules. Once you react to that, it'll give you a role that will show you the entire server. After you do that, you should be able to see the general chat and all the other chats that come with it. You could of course also look at the roles to give yourself, certain roles, like, are you a streamer? Do you like this? Do you like this? Yada yada yada. Done it? Alright. So can you now see the general chat and everything? Is the general chat now visible to you? So we're gonna build Gorou. I want to build Sarah as the only bow character I use because Sarah. Why not? So Sarah, Gorou, Sucrose. I want to build Soma as a secondary shielder. Kokomi is going to be my secondary healer. And yeah. I forgot who else I wanted to build. I wanted to build someone else. Beyond that, yeah, my main team, or my usual main team, yeah, consists of Yanfei, Ito, Chichi, and Zhao. But Zhao sometimes switches places with Ayato. Zhao, how are you losing? He's catching up to you. Well, he has his weapon. What is his crit damage or crit rate? Not bad. Not bad. I need to fully level his weapon. I have the material. I just don't have, of course, enough to do so. Yep, I can. Wait, what? You have Zhongli? Yes, I do. I do have Mr. Geodaddy. Him and his osmanthus wine. I like how all my 5 stars are like in like a staircase formation over here. Build him then? Well, I do have him pretty much like mostly built. I just need to level his artifacts, and I need to get him a better weapon. Because the only good weapon I have right now is the Black Cliff. I hear the Dragon Spine one is good for him because because he can do physical damage better. But for now, I have him with this because I don't know what to do for him. And yeah, that's mainly just it. His talents, I've barely leveled. I just need to do a bit more of them. But yeah, that's fairly just it. He's here, but he's not forgotten. I can switch his weapon with Zhao's weapon to make him a little stronger. Get the Traveler over here just cuz. Changyun is my second strongest claymore. If I gave him the Wolf's Gravestone with his artifacts after I fully leveled them for finally. Or maybe when Ayato, maybe when Ayaka comes, maybe I'll give her Changyun stuff. Because Changyun Okay, that one I may give her a different one. I can give her that one or this one. But this one's obviously a good one by itself. This one's pretty decent. The flower is better than that one. But yeah, maybe I can give Ayaka his artifacts and they can just share an artifact set. Is that fair? No. Am I gonna do it? Probably. Yeah. Is the crescent pike. Ah, see, I don't have that. I got you, but yeah, Ayaka would love that. It's the one where you can build it. Alright. Well, time to decide. We're going to do one final thing for the stream, and that's it. We're going to do a character hangout. Now the question is, who are we doing? Who are we talking to today? We've already done Bennett. We did half of Noella's. Everyone else is still on the table. Gorou? Did we do Gorou? Is everyone in agreement to that? Everybody want to see Gorou, poor little Gorou suffer? Going once. Going twice. Caillou? Oh. This is a pull between. Caillou or Gorou? Or have we both agreed on Caillou? I don't know who would. I don't know who we're doing. So Caillou. All right, we have a vote for Caillou. Do Ito's boyfriend go? Who do we do? Gorou? All right then. Well, looks like we're doing Gorou today. The Canine General Special Operation. Begin.
I'll remind you again. The law can be both a help and a hindrance.
For this, of course, we have to travel all the way back to Inazuma. That has its own laws. Of course it does. There he is. Oh no, he's with Yae. Hey guys, what's up?
I really can't recommend that store highly enough. A couple more visits and you'll find that the fur on your tail is silky smooth.
Oh?
A gorgeous tail like yours deserves lots of tender, loving care. Don't you agree?
No need. I'm not interested in that kind of thing.
Oh no, poor Gorou.
You say that, but do I see your ears saying otherwise? Although your tail isn't professionally maintained, the fur doesn't look dry and coarse. To me, this says you like to take care of it. I'm also guessing that you like to curl up into a fetal position and hug your fluffy tail tight as you go off to sleep.
Yeah, he's just teasing him so much. I feel bad.
How do you know?
The furry.
Don't be ridiculous. I'm a high-ranking general of Watatsumi Island. How could I do such a thing?
Oh, it's okay. There's no need to be embarrassed. The desire to cuddle up to a soft tail while sleeping is quite natural.
I mean, she's not wrong. That's why people have body pillows.
Really? Wait, no. Why are we still on this topic? In fact, why am I even here talking about tails with you in the first place?
Why? Because you are blessed with a wonderful fluffy tail, that's why. I think it's very cute.
Oh no, poor Gorou.
How do I get out of this?
Alright, that's enough.
Oh, thank goodness. Please save me.
Oh,
please save me.
And how is my favorite little one doing, I didn't expect to meet you here. We were just talking about tails. Gorou has a beautiful tail, don't you think? Doesn't it make you want to stroke it?
Either I look at Yai or I look at his tail. Knowing me, I probably would look at his tail.
Not you too.
Gorou, now do you understand how appealing your tail is?
Pardon me. Lady Gucci, we have completed the matter you instructed us about previously. We have selected a very skilled artist to be in charge. I'm confident that the finished product will be to your satisfaction.
I'll take a look later, and if everything's in order, place it in front of the store. All right, I won't tease the two of you any further. Do make the most of your trip here, won't you? Quite a lot has changed. I wish you both a fun-filled time on Narukami Island.
There was definitely something strange about the way she looked at me in the end there. Could she be plotting something? Sorry that you had to see that. The real reason I'm here at Yai Publishing House is to buy some books for Her Excellency. Since Watatsumi Island signed a peace treaty with the shogunate, we've had much closer contact than we did before. I also wanted to come and see what things are like in an area ruled by the shogunate. I hadn't counted on running into her.
You know Miko well?
I've interacted with her a few times before, but I can't say I've ever gotten used to it. I've never been good at dealing with people like her. The way she towers over me and speaks so cryptically. I could probably deal with her in battle, but I don't know where to start when I run into her in normal life. I guess this is a weakness of mine.
Okay, just ignore her. Why don't I help you overcome this weakness?
Really? That would be great. To be honest, this is something that's always worried me. If the soldiers ever saw me in this kind of embarrassing situation, they'd be very disappointed. So, I have to overcome it. For their sake. As soon as I've worked through this, let's go take on Yai and Miko again. First things first, though. Do you have any ideas on where to begin?
Do some theoretical study. I can act as a personality you find difficult to deal with.
I see. So if you pretend to be someone like her, I can keep practicing on you. If I can get the better of you, then I'll be able to hold my own when similar situations come up in the future. Good plan. Let's see. Where should we start?
You ever find yourself in a scenario like this before?
Now that you mention it, I remember having a similar experience back on Watatsumi Island. I was with my subordinates at the time. We ran into a merchant, I got caught up talking to them, and I don't quite know what happened, but I ended up buying a lot of things from them.
And I'll pretend to be a
I
merchant.
think we can give it a try. There's an island called Rito nearby. Why don't we go there? I heard all the Outlander merchants are based there, so it might help to create the right atmosphere.
Oh, good. Gorou's thinking with his head. Use that big brain of yours, Gordo.
So this is Rito. Although it looks slightly gloomy, it feels very peaceful here. I don't see any Tenryou Commission soldiers roaming the streets. What a nice place. Okay, let's get started. I'll be me, and you be a shrewd and savvy businesswoman.
Why a businesswoman? Why can't I be a businessman? Anyway. Welcome to Duku Momono. I can't read. Welcome to groceries. We got everything you need.
Hi. So, a lot of the soldiers have been complaining about a shortage of blankets recently. So, 10 blankets, please?
20,000 more.
I'll settle the check right away.
That's it?
The price seems pretty cheap to me. In which case, no need to haggle, right?
200,000
I
more.
think that's still not too bad. I'm sorry. In the past, Her Excellency has always handled procurement of military supplies. I don't know the specific prices of these items. This won't get us anywhere.
That's what something you're more interested in.
I'm more interested in?
Yes. My Apple Watch just went off and said you should go for one. It's 1 a.m. Your watch wants to get you killed. Oh my god, that's funny.
Maybe, cake?
100,000 more for a slice of cake.
That's so expensive. I know what a fair price is when it comes to cake.
If you want to bargain, you'll have to do as I say. if you can do one little thing for me.
Wait a sec. If you think about this from another end, a cake that costs 100,000 more per slice must be so much better than a regular cake.
Gorou, we're supposed to be helping you. You're not supposed to be haggling.
Well, let me see. I've been saving up recently. I think I should have enough. So, there isn't really a kind of cake that costs 100,000 more per slice?
I really don't think so.
What a shame. I feel like role-playing as a vendor is a little outside our area of expertise. What kind of person do we both see regularly enough to impersonate convincingly?
I think I've met Fatui of the right kind of personality.
Fatui? Then it looks like a trip into the wild is in order. Let's go give it a try.
Are we actually gonna go talk to Fatui? Oh no. Oh no. Gorou, what do you have me doing? What do you got me going? Oh, watch what they said. I got murder on my mind. Hell yeah. Listen. Nothing wrong with a bit of red rum. Just a bit. Who should I farm for? Who do you want is the key question.
Before, but
Who do you want to build?
Against those big, stocky guys who are much taller than me.
I'm not taller than you, so I don't know how to break that to you. Are you farming for someone you already have, or are you farming for a new character? This is the question you must ask yourself. Jean, who I main, or Zhongli? What are you trying to do? Are you trying to build them as, like, you know, their build, or are you trying to build them as, like, you know, in a certain mannerism? As, like, DPS, shield? What are you trying to do? Because I may not build my characters that often as I want to, but I can at least, like, know how to build them. Build them as main DPS. I know of a way to build Zhongli as DPS. Let me see. I have the file right here. So the only well-known build for Zhongli is a physical DPS. So let's see. His most common weapon. Alright, let's see. So the common weapons we have here. Highest recommended weapon. Highest recommended weapon. The Crescent Pike. The artifact set you want to go for if you want a physical DPS build is the Pale Flames. And you want the main stats to be, for the Sands, you want it to be attack or health. For the Goblet, physical damage. And for the Circlet, crit damage or crit rate. The substats, preferably you would want crit rate and crit damage along with attack percent. Health is okay too. Energy recharge is ish, and flat attack is okay as well. The talent priorities you would then work on are normal, are the normal attack, burst, and skill. You want the normal attack to be the highest because then that'll give you the highest damage in terms of physical ability. That is the physical damage set if you want to go for Zhongli. If you need me to repeat anything, I will gladly do so. Now, Jean. Let's see. Jean as a DPS. There isn't much I know about Jean being a DPS. I do know how to build her as a burst support, however. For a burst support Jean, you would her most highest recommended for a 5-star weapon is the Primordial Jade Cutter. But if you cannot afford that and you're going for a regular 4-star weapon. Oh yeah. Right. Can you send that file in chat? I can send the file. I actually can put it in my Discord instead if that would make it a lot easier. Also, so that way it doesn't clutter up the chat. So that way it's a lot, you know, easier to do. I could put it. Let me see. I'll put it in the server. I'll put it in the gaming category. I'll put it in the gaming chat. Or if you want, I could put it in the Genshin League. So that way basically it's a lot more easier to get to people who are, of course, you know, who of course are playing Genshin and don't want the information out, you know, all over the place. But that'd be fine with you. Well, then again, you know, that is also if you would like to join the server as well. Sorry, I talk a lot. I am sorry. Got away, no problem. All right then. Well, I put it in the Discord server. Is in the general gaming. But as for Jean, to fully, of course, showcase, so let's go through it. So burst support Jean, you would need most recommended weapon, the Primordial Jade Cutter. For a 4-star weapon, however, it is the I cannot read, apparently. Amino. The Amanoma Kag... The Amanome Kageyuchi. The sword that you get in Inazuma. It is the sword that you can... it is the sword you get from Inazuma, from the blacksmith. The prototype isn't really recommended for her because it does a lot more physical damage, I believe. The most rated 5-star weapons for her to use are the Festering Desire, the Kageyuchi, the Flute, the Lion's Roar, the Black Cliff, and in last place, even the Fillet Blade. Oh, no. Problem. If you would like to find the Discord server, you put, exclamation, social. I don't really have many other commands besides, you know, the ones I use on a daily basis. Maybe one day I'll input more. But let's see. So yeah. And for artifact set, you want a 4-piece of the Viridescent Vir, with the main stats for the sands at least being attack percent, elemental recharge, or probably elemental mastery. For the goblet, animal damage and elemental mastery. And for the circlet, you would want crit rate. You want a crit rate or damage, or elemental mastery. The substats, the most prioritized one, crit rate and crit damage. Attack percent comes second, and for the rest, elemental recharge, elemental mastery, and flat attack. And of course, the main priority, if this is a burst build, you want to prioritize on her, of course, her burst talent, or maybe also perhaps her skill, which both of them should be very equal. Both of them would have to be that of an equal level. You probably can, of course, upgrade, you know, her attack talent, but of course, you would want to prioritize burst and skill. Whew. God, my breath. I'm out of it. All right. If there's anyone else who wants to know anything else, I can gladly talk about any other builds that you would be interested in, maybe. But of course, I have the file on my Discord server in the gaming general, so if you would like to go look at that, you may do so as well. Anyway, back to the character hangout, which is what we were here for.
I'm sure I must train just as hard as they do every day, but somehow I still don't have the muscles to show for it. Maybe I'll start to see the results in a few more years.
Wait to see it. I think it's just the way you are.
That's very kind. But still, I think that I should aim to look more muscular than my subordinates at the very least. I know that people's trust in me has nothing to do with my size, but if I were taller and bulkier, they'd be able to identify me from behind more easily when charging into battle. That way, our forces wouldn't scatter so easily. As long as I was on the field, they'd be able to follow me.
Hydrate? We need some hydration. My dreaming crit rate is 30. I know it's bad, and her crit damage is 109. Well, I don't know. Maybe I'll have to do
Let's
that.
get back to it. Who are you
Pineapple
gonna work
juice?
with this time?
Pineapple juice? Hell yeah! All right then. Let me go grab it from my mini fridge. All right. All right. We have our pineapple juice. Shake it up and open it. Use because I don't have nails. The way the character is just staring, yeah. It kind of, I tend to stare from the space when I leave my body, when in my physical form. I stare from the space into your soul. Why? Because I know what you hide in your soul. I know what's in there. No, I'm kidding. Anyway, let's open this. There we go. That is some good pineapple juice. My soul is in a state of I can't read. Oh, my soul is in a state of euthymia. Oh, okay. I can read now. Let me amuse myself a little. Are you here to play with me? The more the merrier. Let me amuse myself a little.
What? I smell danger!
Looks like I was pretty
Really?
convincing.
Huh. For a moment there, I could have sworn the actual Fatui were right here.
Here's something interesting for you to read. Yes.
No, wait! Behind you! It wasn't my imagination! They really are here! Prepare to engage!
Wait, really? Oh.
There you are, eavesdropper.
Bam! Oh, coming through! Attaboy! Lament! Worthless! Here!
Destroy all.
Worthless! Worthless! For it!
Motion to compare.
Longest word I know. Oh god. I'm bad with English, even though it's my first language.
This was well done! Everyone on me! Charge! Roast and fry! This was well done! Let's hurry up!
Go.
God, your aim. Yep, it's bad.
Roast and fry! An unfortunate fault!
Oh, come on.
Who wants some of this? You can't run! I see through you! Attaboy! I must collect my senses. This isn't over. Let's roll! Must counterattack! Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun! Charge! Bam! Miscalculated.
At least we did
all
it.
fun and games until the real Fatui show up, huh? That little interruption has really ruined the mood for me. Let's not do any more Fatui impressions for today.
Other than Ja using their Inazuma glider.
Poor taste after the trouble they caused in Watatsumi Island anyway. Do we have any other options?
One more thing.
What do you mean?
I'll intimidate the person you fear mode.
Isn't this moving a little too fast? Her Excellency advocates slow and steady progress in all to clarify, it's not that I'm scared. It's just that I don't know if the time is right.
Trying to take this step.
I guess you're right. Thanks for your encouragement. It's not like me to shy away from a challenge like, let's do it!
I don't know how the Inazuma glider unlocked yet. I still need to, whatchamacalls it. I need to get the reputation of Inazuma up still. Here we go.
And we're back. Don't
Ready?
worry. My head's in the game this time. I am a high-ranking military officer of Watatsumi Island and the General of the Resistance. Whatever tricks you've got up your sleeve, you're not going to get to me. So bring it on!
Sounds like you won't mind it if I don't go easy.
This feels like...
What a gorge. Let's see that gorgeous tail.
Yes, it definitely feels like...
Huh?
No, not even slightly.
Damn.
It's not that you do a bad impression of her. More like... something is missing.
The fact that I'm not a woman who is, with a lot of personality.
I finally realized it when you were talking to me just now. I think that maybe what I'm really afraid of is her knowing smile and her piercing gaze. It just makes me feel like all my secrets have nowhere to hide, like she can just peer in and see them. But it's different with you. I trust you, so I don't feel I need to hide my secrets in the first place. Even when you're imitating the way she speaks, I don't feel afraid. Because we fought side by side in the past, and I know I don't have to have my guard up around you.
Aw, he's a good
But it also
boy.
means that this training won't work. I just have to accept that this is a weakness of mine, as much as it pains me to do so. The thought of having to live with this weakness forever is frustrating.
Really?
Are
Let's
you
go buy
serious?
some cake.
I haven't eaten anything sweet in a long time. Off we go. Let's go buy some cake.
You buy some cake together with Gorou.
All right. The next step is to find somewhere nice and quiet.
Go to a quiet spot. Yes, quiet spot in the middle of the city.
This is so good.
You don't get to eat cake very often.
It's certainly a rarity in the camp. It's seen as a luxury item in the ranks of the Resistance. We have special meals on occasion, but even then it usually means meat and wine, not dessert. So, thank you for treating me to some cake. The only downside with Narukami Island's pastries is that they're such exquisite things, you can't just chow down on them. But as Her Excellency says, a general needs to show patience and restraint.
What? Are my cake?
Wow, don't mind if I do.
What time is it for you? The time right now, according to the sun and the moon, and all the stars above with the constellations around them. The time right now is just 5:30.
That's so
Well,
sweet.
to be precise, 5:23 p.m. Ah, look at that. He looks so happy. I'm saving that. Saving it. Alright. Now we move on to the next part of the... So we took one route. I don't know how we got there. There's a lot of ways to get to different routes. I don't know how to do them. Right? Looks like the next one is through there. So where are we going? Oh, we gotta help go with this with his little situation. Again. Oh, this one. Yeah, I was. Yaoi?
There was definitely
Yeah,
something
he's gone.
strange about the way she looked at me in the end there. Sorry that you had to see that. The real reason I'm here at Yai Publishing House.
Oh wow,
is to
we're
pass
only
some
one
notes
away
Her
from like
Excellency.
200 followers. Crazy. Honestly, I kind of forgotten how long I've been streaming. Oh, looks like I spoke too soon. Thank you, Problem. You are now our 200th follower. I thank you so much for being there. I thank everyone for being here and being a part of this. You know what? You know what? For you, you know what? For your Problem, you get an on the house. You get an on the house. Which one do you want? You can get one of these on the house. You can get a crab rave or you can get a Rickroll. Which one do you prefer? It just sounds so funny. Just like, which do you prefer? A Rickroll or a crab rave? Rickroll? Alright, you get an on the house Rickroll. Thank you so much, Problem, for being the 200th follower. This definitely means a lot to me, and you know, well, under my new name, I've been streaming for only not even that of a few months, so it really is very amazing of how far I've come. But really, it's all thanks to you guys. You know, I was your 199. Yes, you were. You were the 199th follower. Oh. Supervisor has returned. Hello. Yeah. Always is. Alright. I'm 200. I'm even. Yes, I have no. Okay, let's finish up Gorou's quest.
Since Watatsumi Island signed a peace treaty with the shogunate, I also wanted to come and see what things are like in an area ruled by... I've interacted with her a few times before, but I can't say I've ever gotten used to... I've never been good at dealing with people like her. The way she towers over me and speaks so cryptically. Something about her is strangely intimidating. I could probably deal with her in battle, but I don't know where to start when I run into her in normal life.
Okay, just ignore her.
You're right. I've heard Her Excellency say the same thing before. In any battle, you need to think about how to avoid your shortcomings. As long as I don't come into contact with Yae Miko, everything should be fine.
Actually, yeah, that's not bad at all. Let's steer clear out of the publishing house then.
Whatever you think's best. Actually, there's something else I have to sort out while I'm on Narukami Island. It's a personal matter.
No, not
Back when
poor
we were
Gorou.
fighting the Shogun's army at Nazuchi Beach, I had a box with me that contained some very important items. The odds were stacked against us that day, and the resistance was forced to retreat. I had to abandon the box, but I managed to quickly bury it first. I went back to collect it on this trip, but it turned out someone had already dug it up. So I asked around the area, and the locals said that apparently the Adventurers Guild had beaten me to it. That box is very important to me. I have to get it back from the Adventurers Guild. Would you mind coming along?
No
Thank
problem.
you so much.
Let's go help Gorou get his box back. Catherine, anything about this box? Tell me where the box is, Catherine. Pick him up.
I'm afraid that will be a little difficult.
Has the
Don't
box
worry.
gone?
The item you are looking for is safe and sound. However, I'm unable to return it to you at present. The reason being, it is connected to a case involving the treasure hoarders, which is still under investigation.
Oh no.
That's strange. I buried that box there. What does it have to do with the treasure hoarders?
Allow me to explain. Not long ago, we received a commission concerning a theft by treasure hoarders at Komore Tea House. The adventurer who accepted the commission followed their trail and heard that they had buried the treasure at Nazuchi Beach. But when we went to dig up the stolen items, we found many other things buried there along with them. As such, we cannot ascertain which of the items have to do with the treasure hoarders at this stage. For now, all we can do is hold all related items at the Adventurers Guild until such a time as we have caught the group of treasure hoarders in question.
I see. I never expected that other people would be burying things in the same place.
Oh, not poor Gorou.
Well, since these are the rules, I won't press you for it. But might I ask how the investigation is coming along?
This is where the difficulty arises. To date, we have still not been able to locate the hiding place of the treasure hoarders, so I'm afraid it still could take some time.
So there's no knowing when this will be resolved. Maybe I could help. I could find the treasure hoarders for you, and once you confirm everything is in order, you'll be able to return my box to me. It's very important to me, so the sooner I get it back, the better.
That is perfectly acceptable. However, many adventurers have investigated this case recently. If the two of you are still interested in taking the case, you may have to devise an original approach.
Let's go to Komore Tea House.
Yes, it seems like the only sensible place to start. With any luck, we might be able to find some clues there. Actually, since it's come up, what's the Komore Tea House like?
It's actually a hot pot place.
Hot pot? So they call it a tea house despite the fact that it is obviously a hot pot restaurant? Huh, how confusing. Anyway, let's go take a...
I remember when we played the game with Thoma there and Ayaka. Poor Thoma. Not good. When can we pet dogs in this game? I want to pet the dog anyway. Komore Tea House.
Are you here to investigate the recent theft as well? We're grateful for the assistance. However, I'm afraid I don't have any more clues. It was Taromaru's #2 reserve fund that they stole. They struck late at night while there was no one in the surrounding area, so they could slip in unnoticed. By the time we realized, it was too late. They left enough clues for us to retrieve the box, but we found no trace of the group of treasure hoarders who... I've asked around many times, and there were no eyewitnesses at all. We're definitely dealing with experienced crooks here.
Taromaru!
Oh, Taromaru! What are you doing out here? How strange. I don't know what's gotten into Taromaru today.
He says he knows where the treasure hoarders are hiding.
You understand it?
How can I describe it? It's like listening to a regional dialect. A lot of it goes over my head, but I can still get the general gist. Anyway, he says he was there at the scene of the crime. The treasure hoarders didn't see Taromaru as a threat, so he stayed and listened in on their whole conversation. Since there were so many of them and they were armed, Taromaru didn't dare to bark loudly, so he just had to let them go.
Oh, no wonder. Poor boy. He's been acting more anxious than usual lately, and is always looking outside. And I thought he just wanted someone to take him for a walk.
Dog is smarter than we realize.
Yes.
That's why he's the owner, probably.
Does sound like quite a predicament. Okay, I think I understand now.
I don't.
Taromaru says he heard the treasure hoarders conspiring to hide out at the beach directly below Tenchikaku. No one usually thinks to look there, and it's become something of a safe haven for treasure hoarders. He also mentioned that there were a gang of 5 people. The leader's name is Kosuke, and the second in command is called Yasuhisa. The leader sent
Or understands dog. Yes. I mean,
area.
he's a dog
The 2
boy.
newcomers in the
Of course he
team were
understands
more
dog.
likely from somewhere else. Thank you, Taromaru. It must have been hard for you, knowing the details of the crime but not being able to communicate them. Don't you worry. We'll take care of everything from here. We will definitely get your belongings back. Let's go there in person. We might not have any troops with us, but between the two of us, we should be able to deal with a handful of petty thieves.
Hey. Time to go beat up some rascals. They're underneath the place. So, let's go. Aya speaks Helitrolian. Yeah, that's something we learned about. I'm wondering how he speaks Helitrolian. Well, again, he is from Conria, apparently. Or allegedly he is. I don't know where I'm going. I think I went all the way around for like no reason. I just wants to impress. You know what? Understandable. Wish I could say that. Anyway. What's in this box that Gorou needs so desperately? Alright, so it's in here then. You know what? Before we go any further, we're gonna bring in the other boy today.
Very well.
We got him recently, we gotta put him to use. There they are.
I think we're getting close. There's danger in the air. And something doesn't smell right. Be careful.
Notice how he left and I'm still here. Understandable. Hey guys.
Another test subject.
Here to have a party. Was I not invited? Think not then. Well, I mean, it doesn't really bother me. I mean, hey, other people have other things to do. Not everyone can stay for the whole stream, so it's understandable.
Finally done. This is bizarre. How would anyone think to look here?
Boss, didn't you say that the most dangerous place is the safest place to hide?
Yeah, and I still maintain that I'm right in principle. Think how many days we've been here. No one else has come looking for us, have they? Can't believe we got caught. Just when the whole thing had nearly blown over. Hey, kid. Who the heck are you guys anyway?
We shouldn't waste any more time on these people. Life is tough in the Resistance, but none of our troops would ever think about laying a hand on the innocent civilians under their rule. You have things so much better here, and this is how you choose to live your life? It's pure selfishness.
Hey, tell him, Gorou.
We should turn them over to the Adventurers Guild right away. Once their identities are confirmed, they'll get the punishment they deserve.
Please, show a little mercy. We'll give you half of everything we've saved up over the years. If you're willing to turn a blind eye on this, anything's up for negotiation.
Really? Anything?
That's enough. Tie them up and take them away.
Yes, sir.
Oh, come to think of it, this is not a military camp, so there's no need for me to be so heavy-handed. But thieves still have to be punished. Let's escort them back.
You tell him, Gorou. Show some backbone. More than I have. Here are your thieves.
I'm pleased to
Take them.
confirm that these are indeed the individuals who stole from Komori Tea House. I didn't expect you to catch them so quickly.
especially with no new leads to explore. In accordance with the rules, now that we have procured an oral confession from the treasure hoarders and verified the list of stolen items, we can now return the box to you. Here,
Thank goodness.
You can open it and take a look.
Well, let me think. The contents of the box don't belong here. They belong on Watatsumi Island.
Oh?
So, let's head there now and open it.
They belong on Watatsumi Island. What's in the box that's so valuable then? It belongs to the island. Maybe it's seeds or something? Food? Oh. Oh. There's a world quest here. I'll have to remember to come back to that eventually. Alright. What's in the box, Gorou? Tell us now. Oh. Old lady.
1, 2, 3. Yes, it looks like they're all here.
Are they?
Some personal items that once belonged to the troops under my command.
Oh.
Water bottles, towels, knee guards. Just everyday items, but each one bears the handwritten name of its former owner. These were the only things those soldiers had for their families to remember them by. We all knew going into that battle that the odds of survival were slim. Many of the soldiers came to me and said they wanted to leave something behind as a keepsake for their loved ones. You see, their swords and polearms broke in battle. Their damaged armor wouldn't have been easy to carry. And many of them couldn't write very well, so they couldn't even leave a letter. In the end, all they could leave to their families were these ordinary items. Artifacts of their daily lives. My soldiers trusted me, but I failed to lead them to victory that day. Then they trusted me with these, and instead of honoring their last wishes right away, I had to hastily bury them in the sand. Every time something like this happens, I tell myself that by the next time I'm faced with the same situation, I have to be stronger.
Got the box back. Alright.
Yeah. But right now, let me just mourn them for a little while longer.
Mourn them a little while longer. Final remembering. Gorou is just, in some manner and form, Gorou is that of a kid. He does have the rank of a general, but still has that of which makes him as innocent as a kid. Right? How many more paths do we have to take for this? I don't know. Of course, the way to get to other alternative ways is by choosing a different path than each time we did. Highest crit. Hey, nice.
There was definitely something. Sorry that you had.
I'm
Since
gonna
Watatsumi,
skip through
I also
half
wanted
the
to come and
dialogue
see what
because
things.
heard it a lot now.
I've never been good. I could probably deal.
Let's just ignore her, and that's not
Really?
actually bad.
In that case, I still have some business to take care of with the Yai Publishing House. They run a monthly magazine called
Nice.
That's Life, which has an advice column. Readers write in about their problems, and I'm responsible for responding to them. I'm not quite sure why Yai Miko just handed me the latest batch of readers' letters. Let's find a place to write the replies, then pack them up and send them back to Yai
Yeah,
Publishing House.
Let's see.
Huh. This place looks nice and quiet. Why don't we write the replies here? The sooner I get them finished and handed back to the publisher, the sooner we can go do something else. I just hope I don't have another run-in with, you-know-who at the Yai Publishing House later. Anyway, the writing could take me some time. The questions I receive are often so strange that I have to think long and hard about how to best answer them.
I'll stay and keep you. I'll keep watch at the publishing house.
Great. Let's write the replies together. Let me see here. Let's start with this one. Today, a new guy came to our village. He was good looking and had a lovely voice. When I peeked at him from behind the door, I felt my cheeks getting hotter and my heart started beating faster and faster. See, I can tell right away that this is exactly the kind of question I'm no good at dealing with. The letter seems to be from a young lady, which is not a demographic where I can offer much expertise. What's your take?
Sounds like she's falling in love. Sounds like she's falling ill.
Well, I don't know what it's like to be in love, but if you say so, I'll reply like this then. It's likely that the feelings you're experiencing right now won't occur many times in your life. I urge you to summon the courage to seize this opportunity and see where it takes you, no matter where that may be.
More professional than I expected.
What? Really? But that's how it is in battle, too. Opportunities to seize victory are fleeting. When they arise, you have to capitalize on them right away.
Hey.
I imagine it's the same in love. That's my suggestion, anyway.
What does
come on, let's read the next letter.
What does this one say?
My neighbor is always borrowing money from me, but never seems to be able to pay me back on time. I have tried subtly raising the issue in conversation several times, but he always finds a way to dodge my questions. He was kind to me when I was young. I don't want to make things ugly, but the money issue bothers me a lot. Please help me. If this is a dispute between neighbors, it must be settled as soon as possible. It's like when conflict arises between generals in the army. The proper policy is to resolve it without delay. The most important thing in military regulations is fairness. It is only right to pay back a debt. I want to suggest that the writer demands their money back in no uncertain terms. Do you think that makes sense?
I completely agree. Hey, if someone owes you money, what gotta make? Hey, where's my money?
Okay, so let's reply along those lines. Let me think. How about this? It is good that you want to repay your neighbor's kindness, but be aware that you can find other ways to do this that don't involve lending them money. Right now, the most important thing for you to do is demand your money back. Being kind does not mean allowing your neighbor to walk all over you.
Exactly.
Okay, and we are done with that letter. The next one seems longer. Let me see. Hello, I was born on Narukami Island, and now I'm a soldier in the Resistance.
Oh.
So, this is from one of my troops?
Someone you know?
Most likely. But I'm not sure who. Before passing any reader's letters on to me, Yai Publishing House has their staff copy each one by hand and redact all names in the process.
That's understandable. Keep the names hidden for the person to keep the identity a secret. It's understandable, really. A stretch? Oh yeah. Hold up. There we go. Right. Get a good stretch in. Ooh. I felt that one, my back.
So I can't be sure who exactly this is. Anyway, let's keep reading. I couldn't turn a blind eye to the Vision Hunt decree, and my anger drove me to join the Resistance. My comrades and I have fought side by side, and I have formed deep friendships with them. Since we achieved our goal and the war came to an end, I have remained on Watatsumi Island. But this is not my hometown, and I often find myself dreaming of the cherry blossoms falling on Narukami Island. I now don't know whether to stay here or return home. The Resistance has treated me well, and I've long been disillusioned by the shogunate. How should I reply to him?
You'll have to answer this one, Gorou. Can't help you this time.
Let me think about it. To be blunt, I obviously don't want any soldiers under my command to leave. But if making them stay causes them pain, how are my actions any different from the Vision Hunt decree? I suppose I'll reply... Narukami Island has changed. You should go back and visit. That should do it. I'll be okay. Come on, let's finish the rest of the letters.
Yep, Gorou, write all the replies.
Thanks to you, Writing the responses went very smoothly this time. Let's go and deliver them to the Yai Publishing House, shall we?
Alright. And I'm out to the publishing house. Do zippy day, falling down from the sky, hooray! I'm going to sleep now.
Great.
Alright,
All
have
the
a good
replies
night.
for this round accounted for.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you for all your hard work, Miss He.
When will your next stream be?
Mr.
My next one will be on Saturday, but it will be on YouTube instead. I'm going to be streaming Fall Guys on YouTube this Saturday. It'll be at 3 p.m. PST. So, if you make it then, that would be perfect. I believe if you type in exclamation YouTube, it'll take you to my YouTube channel. If I remember correctly, that is. So, if you want to be there for, when I stream it on YouTube, be sure to give it a sub. I'll see you guys on Saturday at 3 p.m. But for now, let's finish Gorou's story.
Think nothing of it. I agreed to help, so it's only right that I do the best I can.
Thank you so much. Thanks so much for doing the command problem. How old are you? How old are who? How old are you? How you are me or who are you?
Could I trouble you to come back to Watatsumi Island with me? I want to find that soldier. Not to persuade them to stay, I don't want them to leave without saying goodbye. Kazuha once told me that the bonds between people whose paths have crossed can never be broken, even after they part ways. But maybe I'm scared he might be wrong. People can change quickly, and I worry that the next time I meet my comrade, who fought so bravely alongside me, there will already be some distance between us.
Or, good question. It's up to you to figure out the puzzle. I know you can't see it, but I'm waving my hand in case, Mr.
Great. Then let's head off when
Okay, wait, no, I'm actually confused. Are we talking about Gorou? Are we talking about me? Who are we talking about? I'm confused. You? Oh, me? Me who? Me you? You? Me? You? Me who? No, hold on. Well, again, I will leave that up to your imagination. And therefore, you will find the mysteries you seek at the end of the rainbow. Everyone's just guessing numbers. Okay. Yeah.
General Gorou. And Captain of Swordfish too. General Captain. Are you here to inspect the camp?
Tell me that last.
not this time. I just thought I'd come by to catch up while everyone has some downtime.
Certainly, General Gorou. Anything you want to discuss, we'll share whatever we know. But we haven't been out of the camp lately, so
again,
we don't have a whole
it is
lot
up
of
to your
interesting
imagination.
stories.
Actually, I've had something on my mind and wanted to ask everyone's thoughts on the matter. You see, after the war, Her Excellency streamlined the army and a lot of people were transferred to other duties. Do you still have much contact with each other?
To be honest, not much. We're so busy even with just training and patrolling that it's almost impossible to squeeze in the time to meet up.
I will tell you this. It is hot but cold, and it is all but in between. You will never find the answer in which you seek. Therefore, no. The age is not up for discussion. Thank you so much, though, for trying to figure that out, but the age will remain a mystery to all of time. Therefore, guests will never know the answer. True age. Yeah, thank you. Anyway.
We have holidays, but we usually use them to go home and spend time with our nearest and dearest. And besides, everyone's vacations come at different times, and our schedules rarely overlap.
Yeah, I'm busy when they're free, and they're busy when I'm free.
You also want to look up for what my schedules are. I do post my schedules on YouTube, or not YouTube. YouTube. I post my schedule on my Discord, and I post it on my Twitter as well. So if you ever want to know what I'm doing, I post them. I post them mainly weekly, and they always come out on Sundays. So be sure to look out for those, so that way you know what I'm doing next.
Anyway, even if we did manage to meet up, what then? We all do different jobs now, and we all have new friends who aren't mutually acquainted. I'm not sure what we'd talk about.
So that's really how it goes, huh?
Yeah, it goes. Part of life.
I know. It's okay. It just seems a pity.
You know, having said all that, there's something else that I've always felt about this.
Really?
Yes. I feel that no matter how long we're apart, and no matter what we might go through in the meantime, all of us will be straight back here if Watatsumi Island is ever in danger. Even if we've all changed beyond recognition, we can always trust that we've got each other's backs. And that's one thing that's never gonna change.
Hey.
We're your troops, General Gorou. You trained us, you took us into battle, and led the way as we charged against the enemy. Even if we seldom keep in contact now, we are still brothers in arms. If you say the word, we will all pick up our weapons again at a moment's notice. Long live the resistance!
Alright, thank you. Alright, thank you for being here, and thank you for having fun with us. Good nights.
Yes, that's the way it should be. Long live the resistance.
Long live the
You any
resistance.
further. You guys keep training hard. Regarding everything else, I'm sure it'll all be fine.
After joking around with the soldiers for a time, you're approaching footsteps.
General Gorou, you're here. I believe Hiroaki's been hoping to catch you. He's been waiting at the camp for a long time, but never saw you return. Are you planning to head back to camp later? If you're busy, I can go and let him know so he's not waiting there in vain.
Tell him I'll be right over. I know what I have to do now. Come with me. Let's head to the camp.
Oh?
Denjiro is right. No matter what changes the future may bring, we will always have each other's backs. Sure, there may be some awkward silences when we meet again after a long time, but in no time at all, we'd be the best of friends again.
There's the guy we're supposed to meet.
General Gorou, I would like to request permission to leave the Resistance, sir. I know this may seem very abrupt, and in fact, I've only just made the decision.
It's all right.
Back then, I had so much hatred for the Vision Hunt decree, and so much disappointment in Narukami Island for supporting it. But after the war ended, I wanted to go back and visit, but I still couldn't make up my mind. Thanks to Miss Hina's encouragement, I was finally able to find the courage to talk to you about it. Of course, if you disapprove, I'll obey your orders. I am your subordinate, after all.
Miss Hina?
Miss Hina? Who's that?
It's a long story.
Forget it. Never mind her. I approve your application to leave the Resistance.
General Gorou,
Come on, don't look so down. It's not like we're never going to see each other again. If you ever have the time, you should come back and visit Watatsumi Island. There's no need to limit yourself to a specific place. Just do what you want to do. No matter where we are, we will always be comrades.
Yes, General.
Hey. You send the soldiers off the
I'll take my leave then. Take care.
Take care. That was okay. Or should I say, it was for the best. This is how it should be. It should leave you with a smile on your face. Just like this.
Gorou. We smile when we part, so that we may smile when we meet. Smiling sentence. Oh, so cute. Oh, there's one right here. Do this
I
one.
have to stifle a smile every time I remember the
Makes my life easier because I know where to go for this one. That's what I know. I know. I know which choice to make. I just say I'm gonna go watch the publishing house. I'll go to.
Why don't we write the replies? I just hope I don't have another run. Anyway. Ah, you want to scout ahead? Yeah, that works. This way, if Yae Miko's lying in wait for me there, I can avoid her. But stay sharp, okay? She is a force to be reckoned with. You must be sure to tread carefully if you spot her. I mean, we'll make a strategic retreat. Anyway, I'm counting on you.
Hey, I got you. I got you. I'm gonna mess with her. I'm about to throw hands. We about to have smoke. I'm about to be like, ooh boy, you ain't gonna go near the boy.
All right, everyone, settle down. We are gathered here today, united by a common purpose. Now, who can tell me what they think that might be?
Oh no.
Well, of course it's to tell the whole world about how wonderful Miss Hina is!
An excellent answer! How gentle she is, how understanding she is, how delightfully mischievous she can be. We can all testify to the great joy that Miss Hina has brought to our lives. But my friends, there are so many people out there in this world who still need Miss Hina's salvation. We can help by spreading the good news about Miss Hina to every soul in the world.
My friend, do you have a moment to talk about Miss Hina?
Never heard of her.
Friends, I found one! Someone needs our help!
Oh no.
Shh, calm your voice down. We don't want to scare him off. Hello, my friend. On this joyous day, we would like to open our hearts to you and tell you about the existence of a perfect being. She is gentle, kind, understanding. She is the brightest star in our sky. Here, have this pamphlet.
So, what do you think?
That's Big Sister. Gentle and kind, she answers all your questions. She'll help you get rid of all your troubles. Looks kind of familiar.
Oh, my apologies. In my excitement, I forgot to give you all the details. Have you ever come across a magazine called That's Life, published by the Yae Publishing House? It's a monthly magazine featuring, amongst other things, an advice column. We were among the first readers to send in letters seeking advice, and we've received kind and gentle replies to each one. Although the editor chose to conceal her name, gender, and other details, we all see her as an emphatic older sister figure and feel convinced that she must be the same sort of person in real life.
Yeah, about that.
Oh, there's no mistaking it. Just from her letters, I can feel that she respects me, trusts me. She has a natural ability to connect with people. She's so considerate. She can always sense our true emotions from our letters and never fails to deliver the advice and the encouragement we need.
Yeah.
Except when it comes to the topic of romantic love. She's clearly not an expert there. But even then, that just makes her all the more endearing to us.
Recently, the column went through a low period where it just wasn't popular at all. In fact, they almost axed it. Fortunately, Yae Publishing House made the decision to publicize her image, and then the column finally started to grow in popularity.
Miss Hina is...
That's right! Miss Hina is the person in charge of That's Life magazine's advice column. She is the one we all admire and adore so greatly. And so, when we heard that Yae Publishing House would be revealing the official likeness of Miss Hina today, we immediately came here from wherever we were, all over the nation, to gather together and to witness this grand moment in history. Please, gaze upon the radiant beauty of Miss Hina. See how truly lovely she is.
Oh no. I need to tell Gorou. Gorou, you're in danger. Don't go to the publishing house. Unless I kidnapped him, so she can dress him up. Oh no.
Oh hey, there you are. Is you? Whew, that's good. I just finished writing my replies, so I was about to head to the Publishing House and hand them in.
Are you helping to write to them for them?
Why? I guess it's because I can help people this way. Also, the editor said to me, this is something that only you are capable of. They made quite a solemn request when they first approached me, so I felt like I couldn't refuse it. But once I'd settled into it, I found myself really enjoying it. Before I knew it, I had written hundreds of replies, and sometimes they'd respond again just to thank me. Every time I think about that terrifying woman, I feel like I want nothing to do with Yae Publishing House. But then, whenever I think about how my replies can help so many people, I feel a sense of responsibility. By this point, I'm so used to it that I'd probably find it hard to adjust if I ever gave it up. Well, I don't quite. I'm really looking forward to the read, but those obstacles are removed, so I'm not about to let them down.
Deliver them for
But
you.
Yae Publishing House isn't far from here, if I remember correctly. Let's just head there together. Besides, this way, if you know who does show up, we can.
Oh no. Oh no. Well, try to have a bunch of outraged fans trying to get you, Gorou.
Strange. I don't come here often. Is it like this most of the time?
That's okay.
Hey, there seems to be some commotion.
Allow me to reiterate, my friends. We in the Firstly, we mustn't try and probe into Miss Hina's true identity. We of all people cannot cause her any trouble. Secondly, fans of Miss Hina are not to make any controversial statements when representing the fan club. We must exercise self-discipline and present a good image in front of other people. Thirdly, while our mission is to promote Miss Hina in every way possible, if someone we're talking to says they're not interested, we are to respect that and not go forcing it down their throats. And finally, we are here today because Miss Hina has brought us together, but we are also here to change ourselves for the better. For her sake, yes, we can
always make her proud.
Oh, so this is what they call a fan club. I don't know whose fan club it is, but they are raring to go. Reminds me of the rallying speeches we used to give before going into battle. Something's up, isn't it? I can tell. You're avoiding my gaze. Did something happen? It's not.
Excuse me, friend. Something about you looks awfully similar to Miss Hina.
Oh, you're imagining things.
Well, one way or another, fate has
You're
brought you
imagining
here.
things. It's crazy.
Have you ever heard of Miss Hina?
Sorry, I'm not sure.
Well, now's as good a time as any for you to find out more. Miss Hina is gentle, kind, and considerate. You can tell her anything that is bothering you, and she will patiently advise you on how to deal with it.
Oh, well, she sounds like a very pleasant person to be around. She must be the polar opposite of Yae Miko, right?
But he's the spitting image of Miss Hina. I wonder if they're blood relatives.
Shh! Have you forgotten? We may not pry into Miss Hina's identity.
At least let's take a photo with them.
Friend, may we take a photo with you? We borrowed a camera specifically to witness the official unveiling of Miss Hina's image today.
Sure, that's fine. Why do they want to take a picture with me?
It's a quirky practice
All right,
for the
sure.
publishing house. Great many photos with it.
That should do it. Right.
Make way. The Miss Hina billboard is here. Please, make some space.
Hey, everybody! It's the real Miss Hina! Miss Hina!
Now I'm curious too. Let's go over and take a look. Huh? Why? What's the
Heard
problem?
Yamiko is right back in.
Really? Then as curious as I am to see what all the fuss is about.
Oh no! I love that. I love Aether just trying to be like, no, you can't. That's I shake the feeling that there's something they're not telling me. I wonder what that is. I love that. Poor Gorou. Hey, please. Yeah, I gotta go to my quest. Finally, last mission we have to get to. So, I kind of wish that they had like the billboard right there so you could. I gotta feel bad that Gorou will never know.
There was definitely something strict. Sorry that you had to. Since Watatsumi, I also wanted to come and see what things.
Been there for a while. Blah blah
I've never
blah.
been good. I
Blah
could probably do.
blah blah.
Really?
Overcome this week.
To be honest, as soon as I've worked through this, good plan. Start by studying some theory, address the fear at its root, and then I'll have nothing to be afraid of. But where would?
Here we go. All the way back to Watatsumi Island. Should be the last one. I missed. Oh, hi. Three Electro, one Hydra. I think I have to do the Electro. Yo, dude, that for me.
Whew. I feel more at ease on Watas. I had an idea on the way here. Many of my army comrades are older than me, and I'm sure that handling this kind of situation must be second nature to them by now. But I can't just go to them and say, hey, I'm no good at this. So instead, I'm going to go with a cover story that I'm asking for a friend.
I see. So, you're saying that your friend, sorry, is having some trouble with a certain someone who has an intense personality?
Yes. So, I'm here on my friend's behalf to ask you for advice on a coping strategy.
Based on my experience, the easiest way to deal with people like that is just go through the motions.
What's the logic behind it?
Well, you see, General Gorou, General Gorou's friend, I mean, always listens intently when other people are talking, and takes them very seriously. No matter who the other person is, General Gorou's friend treats them all equally. Which, don't get me wrong, is something I admire very much. But the other side of the coin is that it makes General Gorou's friend very susceptible to falling for the other party's verbal traps and being led by the nose. If something like that is bothering you, your best bet is simply to not give the other party your full, undivided attention. Don't hang on their every word, and when they ask a difficult question, just gloss over it.
That makes a lot of sense, actually. So that's how it's done.
Well, it's something to try. Whether it'll actually work in this case is a different question. Going through the motions is a skill that everyone has to get the hang of as they get older. I'm guessing General Gorou's friend is on the younger side.
Yeah, I feel that. I thought you fell asleep. No, I'm very intently listening because, again, hearing these quests and hanging out with the character gives you more detail. That's what I love about this game. I love getting to know the character. I love getting to know who they are, what their story is behind it. Gorou is no different. I just love hearing those stories. So sometimes I just love to sit back and be like, story time.
Well, on my friend's behalf, thank you for your advice.
Don't mention it. Oh, yes, I heard that Miwa from Sangonomiya Shrine is also in the area. Why don't you ask her for advice too? She's supposed to be good with interpersonal stuff. It can't hurt to get another perspective.
Makes sense.
Good.
All right.
Good.
Let's see what Miwa has to say.
Miwa. Where's Miwa? Miwa.
Most people who wish to have an audience with Her Excellency usually start by presenting their name cards and official documents to Miwa, who then passes them along. So I'm sure Miwa has lots of experience dealing with all...
General Gorou, and the captain of Swordfish too. What are you doing here?
We wanted to ask you about something.
After telling her?
I see. So General Gorou's friend wants to overcome his weakness, right?
I love how everyone hesitates because they know it's him. They know he's asking for himself. So General Gorou's friend. Yeah.
That's right. Do you have any advice?
Let me think. My advice would be to hide what you are really thinking.
Hide your thoughts?
Cast your minds back. Why do you think Yae Miko was able to tease General Gorou's friend, and not the other way around? It's because she always has that same smile on her face, so no one ever knows what she's really thinking. She's already won the battle right from the start. If General Gorou's friend wants to go head-on with her, he must at least learn to do as she does, to conceal the workings of his mind.
Ah, you make so much sense.
Good
So
strategy.
what you're saying is, my friend just needs to keep his cool, and she won't have the chance to take advantage of him.
Exactly. Many things look complicated on the surface, but often, all it comes down to is who loses their cool first.
Wonderful. You have my gratitude. I'm sure with your approach, that friend of mine will be able to overcome his weakness.
Then I wish General Gorou's friend a great victory.
Well, I'm
everyone's
slowly
like,
starting to gain... Oh, I suddenly remembered. Her Excellency updated her general operational directives recently. Who knows? There may be some useful suggestions in there too.
let's look at the book.
Her Excellency handed me the general operational directives in 3 parts, and I think this is where I placed them.
Why would you place them back here?
Let's see. Deployment and mobilization, logistics, conflict resolution, dealing with Outlander merchants. Aha!
All right.
Got it! How to avoid awkward social situations. Well, that's Her Excellency for you. She thinks of everything, doesn't she?
Yep. Good thing or a bad thing?
Socializing is as important as a decisive battle. Know yourself and your enemy to succeed. Boy, if even Her Excellency treats this so seriously, then we'd really better be careful. What I take from this is it's not enough just to learn some general countermeasures. We need specific knowledge of Yae Miko's individual weaknesses to achieve ultimate victory. But how do we figure her out?
Yes.
Yae Publishing House.
Yep, the
Makes
place she
sense.
runs.
Since she goes there often, perhaps we can find some telling details about her there. Let's go and investigate.
Yeah, publishing house. Here we come. Again. We've just been pertained to like 2 whole areas in like the entire land. Hey.
Ah, greetings. Here to buy some books? We just got a new batch of light novels in. I must say that Lady Guji has a keen eye for a good book. Almost everyone she picks is a bestseller. Apparently, the rumor goes that if you can impress Lady Guji with your writing, you're just one small step away from becoming the next big author.
Buy her?
Yes. Well, first we screen all manuscripts, filter out the bad ones, and write synopses for the rest. Then we send those to Lady Guji for final approval.
So, you have close dealings with Guji Yae. What sort of person is she?
Well, for starters, she's a very busy person.
I actually read a poem the
Whenever
other day.
she visits
Oh.
the Yae Publishing House, she
Poems
never
are
stays
usually
for
good.
long. So, actually, we don't know a whole lot about her. Still, she seems very invested in Yae Publishing House. Take That's Life magazine, for example. When we first started running it, sales were very poor. The return was barely covering costs, and for a while, it was on the verge of being axed. But
Well, I'm sure it
the
was a
fans
good
weren't
poem.
happy about the prospect of their favorite magazine being discontinued. They kept writing in, begging us to keep it going. So in the end, Lady Guji stepped in and drew up a new marketing plan. Next thing you know, sales are through the roof.
That's life. Wait, isn't that... nothing.
What's that?
It just reminded me of something unrelated.
Yeah, that you literally write, for that.
I didn't realize Yae Miko personally handled the marketing for Yae Publishing House.
10 minutes to write.
Yet more
Basically
proof of
forever.
Unparalleled
Yeah.
skill in reading people's minds.
Sometimes writing a poem takes time.
Anyway,
Need to
thank you
think.
very much. Is there anything more you can tell me about Guji Yae?
No, that's all. Look, I'm not sure what your plan is here, but I caution you against trying to second guess Lady Guji. Just my opinion.
But you think she's mysterious too? I guess we can forget about getting any insights this way then. Actually, you said that this batch of light novels was hand-picked by her, right?
I need to get back into writing. Oh yeah.
Maybe we could take a brief look. Perhaps we can get some inspiration from them.
Sure. If
Miko
you're
might
interested,
publish me.
I recommend this book. I've been to other worlds, but I've never tasted defeat. The protagonist doesn't have any particularly exciting abilities, but never fails to defeat strong opponents. It's all thanks to their wealth of experience and cunning strategies.
Cunning strategies. In that sense, it sounds similar to Her Excellency Sangonomiya.
Oh, there's an iconic line in this book that people quite like. One who relinquishes nothing also gains nothing.
Thank you for the valuable advice. Well, one more string to our strategic bow. Although I didn't learn, it's time to put these theories to the test. Let's go to Yae Miko's lair, the Grand Narukami Shrine.
He calls it her lair. Just go to her lair. The shrine.
Cascade.
Alright, Guji Yae. Are you ready to taste defeat?
So this is the Grand Narukami Shrine. It's the first time I've been to this place.
Hello there. You look like you have something weighing on your mind. Would you like to draw a fortune slip? The Grand Narukami Shrine's fortune slips have always been very accurate.
I've heard that the generals of the past used to employ all sorts of divination techniques to find out their fortune before a battle. I'm not in the habit of it, but since the opportunity's come up, I'd like to give it a try. Let's draw one together.
What is my fortune?
Let's see what we've drawn. It's great misfortune! Hold me. I don't feel so good.
Must be a trap.
A trap? Are you saying that Yae Miko fears us and tried to sabotage our plans by making sure we drew a great misfortune? Who knew she'd stoop so low?
Yes. Use that anger, Gorou. Use it. And face the lion in its den. Miko. Knock knock.
Any second now, we'll be face to face with her.
Let's show her
Don't
who's
worry.
boss.
All our hard work is definitely going to pay off. She can forget about teasing me this time.
Yae to come together with Gorou.
Oh? You arrived a little later than expected. Did you run into some trouble along the way?
We're coming?
But of course. That's why I'm here waiting for you.
So what if you knew we were coming? This time, we won't get caught off guard. We're here to...
You're already caught off guard.
Slow down. No need to rush. Let me guess. In the past, I used to have many believers coming to see me at the shrine every day. And most of them came for the same reason. Especially those who came in pairs. 9 times out of 10, they were here seeking to know their future fate. Hoping that it would be a lifetime together. If you're interested, I'd be quite happy to do a reading for you two.
Oh no, wait, my body broke. I'm broken, hold up. Sorry about that, I'm broken. No, this is it. That's up. And there we go.
Together for a lifetime?
On down there, Gorou.
Remember what Shuhei said? We mustn't pay too much attention to what she says. Otherwise, we may be fooled by her cunning words.
Now that I think about it, perhaps I never needed to recommend that store to you in the first place. You can just leave all your fur grooming to your little friend here. Imagine him holding your tail in one hand, combing it gently with the other.
Oh no, Gorou, come on, don't.
Uh-oh, not good. My mind is already full of mental images.
But
I'll
no.
have to resort to the method.
By the way, There's really no point in trying to hide the way you feel. You might be able to remain stony-faced if you really try, but with your tail swishing behind you, it tells everything.
What?
Then again, most people only pay attention to your tail, but those soft, pointy ears are really just as fascinating.
Can't take it
There's
anymore.
only one method left. A cunning strategy that no one saw coming. This is going to hurt me almost as much as it hurts my opponent. But there's no other way. I think the real reason you know me so well is that you're just like me.
Gorou. No. Don't do it, Gorou.
Just like me. You hug your tail when you go to sleep.
I see. You decided to admit your feelings in an effort to bring me down with you.
And you failed.
Not bad. I suppose this is a step forward for you. But I'm afraid I don't have a tail at all.
No!
Hey,
Retreat! Retreat! Fighting on is futile. Better to conserve resources for the next confrontation. We're out of here. When I get back, I'm going to train harder than I've ever trained before. I won't lose to her again!
Bye-bye now.
Poor Gorou. Even the travelers like, Ujai is something fierce. That's the end. All of Gorou's have been reached. That's it. We'll do one pull. That failed. Alright. Okay. But yeah. That's it for now, I guess. No, I don't think I will. Really, there's not much else to do. Everything is mainly done. Who knows? Well, guess that leaves it for next week. Of course, I stream Genshin every Tuesday. Ooh. Well, let me... The stretch out first. Yeah, I stream Genshin every Tuesday, every week. Get caught up with everything. Next, I guess we're gonna do more character hangouts. That's all we have left to do.
Everything's in place and they've taken the bait.
Unless some kind of new event comes up.
Now to start reeling them in.
So I'll finish everything else on my own time because again, I'm gonna use this to finish it on stream. But beyond that, yeah. I thank everyone for coming, everyone for being here, everyone for for having a fun time with me. But that's all there is to it right now. Can't really think of much in terms of like, for the Genshin stuff. But for now, we leave off at the Grand Narukami Shrine. Maybe next quest we'll do, who knows, maybe Thoma. Maybe Thoma and Sayu. Let us close all that. And now let's find someone to raid. Let's raid someone who is either a good friend or maybe who knows, maybe even someone new. Raid ready. Let's see, we have Hazel, who is doing just chatting. We have Bunny doing I Spy Funhouse. Valorant with Orie. I rated her yesterday. Maybe not today. Yuffie is doing RE4. Those are many of the only people I know personally. Celestial is also doing The Forest. Nix is doing Apex. Tristan is doing The Forest with Celestial. You know what? We're gonna raid Hazel. I don't think I've raided Hazel in a while. Hazel. Doing just chatting. Ah. Thank you so much, Problem, for being our 200th follower, and also thank you for being here for the most time. Everyone, scam. Why scam? Why you scamming? Well, we're going to go. I didn't hear Zhongli. Oh, that's right. The desktop audio is off. Oops. I am so sorry. You know what? Here. You can have one on the house.
Supper so I got an ice cream sandwich.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
I forgot that was off. Whenever I turn off the desktop audio, everything turns off besides my voice. Well, let us raid Hazel. Well, thank you everyone for being here. Thank you everyone for having a great time. Please show Hazel. Please show Hazel the same kind of love that you guys have shown me. She's a very good friend of mine. So, without further ado, I've been Nick. This has been Genshin. I'll see you guys later.